because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hello. I thought actually was like really breaking it down for a second because I looked at my second screen and she was like fixing her sleeves. I thought she was like, "Woo!" I was like,
Oh no, I was adjusting myself.
I was
Sorry.
like, she's really feeling it today. So, guys, on Thursday, I for Wicked's World, I accidentally I was so busy that day. I usually come on and like switch the media assets for because it's always on Saucy, and then I switch it over to Wicked's World, and I forgot. So I'm like, oh, I'm late to go live by a couple minutes. I just hit live, and then I had earbuds, not these, and I hear the Saucy music, and I was like, oh, look at the screen. I was like,
Oopsies.
I just want to keep going. Everyone was like, dang, Friday flew by. I was like, whoops, hold on, and then I just did mine. I was like, that was just a intro.
You were premature.
I heard this room because I'm worth it, and I'm like.
Why is Disfru in my ears right now?
Is it Saturday?
That
I don't know
was
the
a
day of
comedy
the
thing over it. There was who was it? Was it Alan Partridge? It was like something FM coming in your ears.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Mongoose. It was a saucy world for sure.
There's I have a blurb where Mr. Porkchop says, "I've got horse cock in my,
Oh,
I've heard that one.
Is he on Twitch? Because that will fit right in with Twitch culture.
I mean, no, but he should be with that blurb.
He should be. He'll make a lot of friends.
Yeah, don't play with that for realsies. That you could die. There's a video out there, I think, a snuff film, isn't there, of a guy who got skewered by a horse?
Hands. Mr. Hands.
Oh yes, it was Mr. Hands. Oh,
3 minutes in, and this stream took a turn already.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I just I forgot it was called Mr. Hands for a moment there. My bad.
Well, it is weird. It is weird that this is the lead into a video that I've got, but it is.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh no, what do you got for us? This brew's got a lot of.
How quickly can a fish swallow a giant hot dog? It's like, you're going to eat this, mate. You are.
Guys,
you really are. Go on, then. Go on, my lad. Oh, look at that.
Guys, this is the goat of hot dog eating. But you might lose yours, though, if you were to put your Vienna sausage.
When I first shared the video, I wasn't expecting screaming. that
happens sometimes when you eat a hot dog that fast. Oh my god, we got throat goat,
my
glizzy
favorite
goat.
is the fish just side-eyeing it at the same time.
I'm afraid to ask this. Never mind. What does glizzy mean? I see it all the time on the internet.
Like a hot dog. Glizzy.
Just a hot dog? Oh, okay.
Sorry. I thought. Am I wrong?
No.
I love her facial.
I'm Googling it to check, but I'm pretty sure. Referring to a hot dog, and it's also a reference to a Glock handgun. What? I don't think it is.
Glizzy. It could be either or.
Relating conduct.
Okay.
I thought it was way more adult than a hot dog, to be honest.
Okay, so I was right. Because Flawed's always like talking about his glizzy.
That's where I always see it. Okay.
I thought it was much more adult than it was.
Well, I mean, it could still change.
I thought it was the same as that context of the pineapple.
What a pineapple?
What? I'm
the pineapple method.
The pineapple method?
I can't show you the video.
For
I can't show you the video.
I can't. I'm not
for
looking
pizza?
it up.
I'm pretty sure the video is on YouTube, but I don't know if you can actually play it.
Probably not.
Let's not, just in case.
The sound effects are alone are more than anyone wants.
Sound effects.
This room knows. Oh wait! Is it the Lady Lethal? Did Lethal show this?
Oh, is this
probably?
Is this like the grapefruit thing?
Is
it like the grapefruit thing?
Yeah.
Oh, the grapefruit one. Yeah, that's the one. Not pineapple, grapefruit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was there a wrestler or something that did it?
to that on the Saucy long time ago.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for you.
I was not ready. My ears were violated. It was awful.
It happens sometimes.
It's the audio that does it. It really
is. I was like, oh, please no. It was like 7 a.m. too because the Saucy was super early, and I was like, I haven't even finished my freaking coffee yet. I can't. Like,
and she just like 0 to 60. There is no woman. It's just straight there.
Hurts. I don't know. Hurts. Go ask Lethal.
If you just search the grapefruit method, you'll find it.
We're just talking about grapefruits, Grabthar. It's not
like how to eat grapefruits. Yeah, but I feel very disgusting now that Grabthar's here because
let's change the subject real quick. How was your guys' Saturday? How's your weekend going so far, everybody?
You know, it's been busy. I got into work 10 minutes in. I did not stop the entire time.
Oof.
But I met the cutest little, like, this little girl, so adorable, and the bluest eyes. I'm so jealous of, like, when they have, like, exotic colored eyes. Well, everything is exotic compared to my poopy brown eyes.
No, but brown eyes look really pretty in the sunlight. Like, if the sun hits them, brown eyes are gorgeous.
Yeah. It's not as pretty as
you gotta think
eyes.
I know you gotta think of the pluses, but you're right. Blue and green are just like always
I
pretty.
know. I was trying to make you feel better, but I'm not going to carry on if you're just going to keep.
I'm just going to agree with you.
It's like I've already said they were beautiful once. I'm not going to keep trying.
I think me and X-Ray have the same color eyes because we both have very dark eyes that look almost black.
Poopy brown eyes.
Poopy brown. I prefer dark chocolate.
Okay, fine.
I prefer to say I've got marker eyes, actually.
Oh wait, my brother has one of each. What the heck?
That's cool. That, you know what that reminds me of? The Practical Magic movie. Have you seen that? Either of you? No, it's with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. You would love it, X-Ray. It's a very good like ladies movie.
I love it.
They're witches in it, so it's a good movie to watch like around spooky time.
Okay.
But there's a guy in it. I don't want to give anything away since you didn't see it. I know it's super old, but I want you to see it. But there's a guy in it that's got one green eye and one blue, and it's like a very important part to the story. And he's a handsome.
No, I actually had a friend growing up where every day her eye color changed. It was gray one day and green the next. So it always changed.
That's pretty.
So weird.
I'm pretty sure that's impossible.
No, it was possible.
Are you sure this wasn't an
alien.
entirely different person?
No.
Like, they look entirely different. Like, your eyes keep changing. Who are you? It's like there was a woman walking down. Oh, I don't know what show it was in. She's like, I keep getting stalked. Oh, that's horrible for you. She's like, yeah, but he's really clever. Like, he keeps changing every day. It's just a different person. Sometimes they swap midway through, and he's like, you're just walking down the street.
Okay, I'm looking at this. The iris doesn't change pigment, but it's apparently like the clothes and the reflection of light, maybe? I don't know.
You're saying she changed her clothes every day?
That's probably a good thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was her eyes.
I'm proud of her.
It was just her clothes. Actually, no, I think back to it. She probably just changed jeans.
Maybe she did that on purpose. Just wore gray one day and green the next.
Maybe.
Do you guys remember where we find out X-Ray Girl's actually colorblind?
Well, she thought you were
blonde. We find out live.
Oh my god!
You were blonde, so.
There's a duck that came across here. Sorry, I meant an eagle. I can't tell. I have bird blindness.
She's bird blind, color blind, all the blinds. No, but do you guys remember that like phenomena, the freaking gold and blue dress?
Oh yeah, and the
white,
gold
was
and
probably
white,
red
and the
green.
blue and something.
Yeah, it was blue. Was it blue and black, and then white and gold? I think. I don't know.
I didn't think it was either of those sets of colors. To be fair, though, whatever it was,
this was like I saw hot pink.
It turned out to just be the quality of people's screens.
Yeah,
because everyone was looking at it on a monitor, and all monitors show different colors.
Eventually, I seen it as both. Yeah, eventually, I seen it like in different like pictures as both. And I'm like, okay, what is this witchcraft?
Yeah, I never saw on any screen any of the options that people were saying, though.
Yeah, well, this is why I think Disparu's blonde. Clearly, it's my monitor.
That was so funny though. And she's like, "Well, I forgot how you like worded it. Like, well, maybe you just look different on the screen." He's like, "You met me in person."
But the thing is, blonde is renowned for being like light and bright colored.
Yeah, if you were dirty blonde,
it's just like I just don't understand how anyone can think that this dark colored hair is blonde.
Okay, I guess maybe I'm the blonde one and reflecting my ditziness on you.
It's like we need a brain transplant. Starts blowing in their ear.
Did it work?
It's a very old blonde joke, that is.
Oh, it's okay. Which ones are better? Your mom jokes or blonde jokes? Oh.
Well,
It depends. That's tough.
would you like to try and guess the hair color of this old woman? An 80-year-old woman in Japan got scammed out of $6,000 by a man pretending to be an astronaut who was under attack in space. He claimed he was out of oxygen and needed money to buy more.
Oh, I read that article. So sad.
No, it's sad. This is not sad. I am sorry. If you get scammed by a guy going, aliens are attacking me, I need to buy oxygen. That is 100% your fault.
It is insane that someone thought, like, oh, if I send money to this guy out in space, he can buy the supplies for oxygen. Like, where's
He's
the
gonna
oxygen
pop to the
store?
corner shop in space.
Like,
What was it like? Who was the like? I know this has happened a few times. I know there was Brad Pitt, but there was like one where this lady who was like 70 thought that Kevin Costner or something wanted her, and she left her husband. And just
There's been a
there's a
few.
couple.
I've seen. Yeah, there's been
Could you
like 3 or 4
imagine that though? She's
different
like, I'm leaving
celebrities.
you. Brad Pitt wants me, and he needs my money. Like,
oh my god, can you
what's
imagine?
worse, aliens or that?
Brad
Aliens.
Because
Like-
at least Brad Pitt's more believable. It's like, are you? How do you find an oxygen store out in space? Like, silly.
need you to
Anyone
send me
on Earth is
oxygen.
more believable than a man trying to buy oxygen in space. Like, unless she's just watched Total Recall, then there's no reason she would think anyone's lacking oxygen and could just pop out and buy it.
Just make sure, everybody, that you're paying attention to your parents and your grandparents, okay? Because I remember even, and my mom wasn't old at this time. This was like when computers first came around. Stuff would pop up, like you remember on like AOL or whatever. You're just cruising the internet, and it's like, click here to win a free laptop, or click here to get a gift card. And my mom like wanted to click once. I was like, don't click on that. Like, I didn't even need to be told that it was fake. And she was like, why? It's free laptop. I'm like, why would you get a free laptop? And she's like, paused for a minute. And she's like, oh. That makes sense. Like, hey, don't click. You're gonna give us a virus.
I mean, that happens to even some of the smartest people. The scams are so good where you get like DMs from people. There was like a Steam one. I heard a few people this year.
What was that?
Can you help me win this voting or something? And then you had to sign into Steam to vote. But
Good thing
you
I just
gave
don't
me a
answer
Steam pass.
messages.
Me neither. Anyone who DMs me on Steam, like, no,
You can't
believe
DM me
it's you.
on Steam. I think I have it to where you have to be my friend, or I just have a bunch of messages I've never seen before.
Well, that was why it worked, because it just went down people's friends list to their friends. And so everyone was like, oh, I'll do this person a favor. And then, of course, first thing he did, send it to all their friends list.
Free cheese, that would get X-ray. Free cheese.
Oh my god,
Find a good
free
news.
cheese, maybe makeup. I don't know. What else do I like?
She's
I like
now
cheese and
compiling a list
makeup.
for the scammers. It's like, this is how you can get them.
Free yoga classes.
Free yoga, free cheese.
Didn't say booze. That would be the real one.
Oh yeah,
no, I
wine.
wouldn't believe in free booze because like they'd have to check your ID and do all this stuff.
No, well, that would be the key. They would send you free booze, and then when you drank it, then they hit you with the scam.
Oh, it'll probably work because I'm drunk. You're right.
Yeah. For
Now,
more
now
free
who's giving them
booze, you're
ideas
like,
to
yes.
screw?
They've already
Down.
you already trust them because they gave you free booze once.
I know, right? If you got a white van with the thing says free booze on it, I'm gone. I've been kidnapped.
I like those memes. So it's like how to kidnap me, free tacos.
It's what Tim the Tapman always said. He said the reason why he doesn't want to lose weight is because it makes him kidnap proof.
Yeah.
He's like, you could get nicked by anybody, but no one's stealing me.
Can't lift me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, all right. I'm trying to think. What do you guys want to start with today? Do we want to do Tomb Raider, or you want to jump into Peacemaker?
Well, we could do another hair
Ooh.
color one.
Hold
Just
on, hair
first.
color first.
Just quickly. What hair color is that?
Dirty blonde, I
Blonde?
would say, like dirty blonde, because her roots are darker.
All I
Yeah.
see are titties.
That's the thing. No one ever pays attention to her hair.
This proves like you wrong
I mean,
answer.
it
Wicked.
No one knows what her hair color
really
is. That's the
well.
problem.
Like my
my
hair, it hides it, if anything.
I did have there's another clip I've got bookmarked somewhere, and it's sort of her 10 best moments, And number 10 is, everyone thinks I'm a dumb blonde with big tits, but I'm naturally brunette.
Didn't say nothing about the boobies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dumb brunette with big boobies. That's kind of okay. Never mind.
I hide my boobies. Gone. Now that we're talking about boobies, don't look. Don't look at me.
Don't.
No, but that's why people like Sydney Sweeney, because she's like, no, look at me.
All right, keep an eye on this guy, okay?
Ooh, Disparu. You got a
eat more.
kidnapper in chat.
I'll just hold on to Tim the Tap Man. He's like, you can't nick me. I'm like, no, I'm using you as like an anchor.
He's gonna be like a little like kangaroo, just like
Yeah.
not in the pouch, but like if his arm could be
Like, what would you do in a tornado? Hold on to Tim the Tap Man. That'd be my plan.
He's a great anchor.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, you know what? Since we're talking about boobs, we might as well go with this. I mean, great segue. So the Tomb Raider live action series begins filming in January 2026.
Hang on, wait, no, I'm still in the second. Is it from speaking about boobs to people that don't have any?
Well, Lara has boobs, but
She's meant to, but
Not
this
really
is
in
why
that
they're
one,
using the man version of Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
they
like
want. It actually makes it look like she actually has the same, like she has the right
Boobage.
boobage. Yeah. Yes. Mike.
I think she is not the person that would immediately come up for Tomb Raider, Lara Croft.
Also, I think there's heavy padding under that top, considering what she's
Oh,
worn
it is.
by the pool.
It is. So let me see if I can find this picture of her.
There was
There's
another
one where
one
she's showing off her
like
six-pack.
flexing.
Like,
Yeah.
she is muscular, but
Yeah.
of course, one of the issues with working out is you lose all your fat. So
Yeah.
it's hard to get both, and you need someone who is naturally that shape.
Yeah.
But
So I
obviously, if anyone complains, they'll just go,
Oh,
well,
goodness
it's the new one.
gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a
I mean,
six-pack.
I think she's a pretty woman. Like, I'm not like downing her, but I just mean like boob wise. That's
Her
No, but it
abs
was
are
the same
bigger
with
than her
Red
boobs.
Sonja. The Red Sonja actress was attractive, but she
Yeah.
did not fit the body shape of Red Sonja.
yeah. And some people, honestly, I've had conversations with guys about this. Some guys don't care. Like, if you don't really have boobs, they just don't care. Or they prefer, whatever. So I'm not coming at her, but just like for the role,
Yeah, it's about the character. Like, Tomb
yeah.
Raider is renowned for that.
like that is what she is known for. I think so. I don't know. The only role I've seen Sophie Turner in was on Game of Thrones. I didn't watch the X-Men movies, so I don't know
She
her
felt
acting chops.
very flat, and
I know
she
people
didn't do
didn't like it.
action.
She tends to be.
Okay.
Like she has this
Pun
like
intended.
kind of doe-eyed blank stare, like when she's acting. Like she just looks like she can't emote.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
what
I ever
So
paid attention
I
to
can't
her
really
acting.
like rate how she would be like as it like acting wise, but also we know that writing is gonna be crap. Like we can't even pretend like it might be good. We've got
Phoebe
Acolyte
Waller-Bridge.
and that who from the Acolyte is on it? It's Phoebe Waller-Bridge and then one of the writers or
Chad
producers.
Hodge is the other
Oh, okay.
showrunner for it, but I don't know his credentials.
Acolyte. Wasn't he Acolyte? Wasn't there or not Acolyte, sorry, Agatha. Wasn't there someone from Agatha on board?
I don't know. You know what? The writers.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! You know what? Mike in chat's like, "Oh my god, Sophie in a maid outfit."
Any woman in it. Well, actually, you know what? Sometimes I won't say any woman. And
What about Phoebe
Mike-
Waller-Bridge in a maid outfit? Epic Mike,
yeah.
would you?
Does that make everything better?
I don't know. And yes, Ian, I agree. She got away with Sansa because the stoicism, but
yeah, and she was also younger too. You know what I mean? Like it was okay if the acting wasn't like spot on for the role she was playing.
Mike
thought
would
she was
make
good,
it
though.
work with Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
One thing we can respect
I
about
feel like
Epic
if
Mike
you're
is that
gonna be
he's
a maid,
always
though,
honest. He's
if you're
always
gonna
honest.
If you're gonna be a maid, though, you need
That
like
made
the
extra have to
cleavage,
drink.
just so you've got a place to like store tools when
Me
you're not
too.
using them.
Yeah.
So you've got like a duster, and you don't need to hold it anymore. You just shove it down there and carry on what you're doing. Keep both your hands free. There are many advantages to it, and like Lara Croft could reload her guns using it. She keeps shove like the magazine there, reloads. Plenty of opportunity. This isn't going to happen here. The
No.
only chance this would be an advantage is if she went into like an old tomb.
Shannon's
were
mad
like-
at you, X-Ray.
You're gonna have to balance a shelf or work out a 90-degree angle or something. Get the
Every-
creases out of this top.
Here, do you guys need a palette cleanser so you're not thinking about Phoebe Walt hair?
Okay, you know what? What would you rather, Phoebe Waller-Bridge in a maid outfit or Disparu in a maid outfit?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
queen.
Yes.
At least they could laugh at me in that one. The other one would just scar them. That's the problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Disparu would be funny. Agreed.
I see you, chat. I can one-up you. Sydney Sweeney, cool. Daphne Keane.
Yeah, I
Yes.
really think Daphne Keane is she's very pretty. She's got a very pretty face. Like I don't think that
boobs.
Sydney
Mhm.
I don't think Sydney Sweeney is ugly at all. I know a lot of people are like she's mid whatever. She's just normal looking. That's what it is. She's not like, drop dead gorgeous, but she can like she has somebody who like Jenna Ortega should maybe take notes from like her stylist because there's times that Sydney gets super
Jenna
glammed
Ortega
up.
should fire everyone that's ever worked on her makeup in
It's-
the last
Yeah.
2 years.
So-
Especially in the last year, like a year ago, she was fine.
She was fine. Yeah.
Well,
It's-
there was a
there's
red
this-
carpet, the one I showed you in the
The
gold
bleached
dress. She
eyebrows.
looked great there,
Right, yeah,
and
oh,
then
yeah.
months
Mhm.
later, utterly destroyed. And what got me when people were like, "No, you just don't understand the artistic." It was all women. All women were going, "I love her when she's ugly as a dog." And
You
it
know
was
who
like, oh,
these
it's so
stars need
obvious.
to hire? They need to hire gay men because they'll be honest with them. Be like, no, girl, that ain't
No,
working for
gay,
you.
no, gay
Some of
men
them
turn
are
women
good.
into gay men turn women into things that they want, which is just
Their little Barbie doll.
drag queen makeup.
Some. I get what your point, but at least back in the day, like I feel like in the 90s, a lot of like the makeup artists for like Victoria's Secret and stuff were gay men and they made them look good. But it was also more of a minimal look back then. The 90s was a great makeup time.
Exactly, because the best makeup is minimal makeup that makes you look fertile. That's all it is. It's all makeup's meant to be.
Yeah.
Whereas
I still
now,
do my makeup like
what-
90s style because it's just more comfortable.
Well, what they're trying to do now is they're trying to imitate things like Snapchat filters and stuff and Instagram filters, which just are based off, just make you look like a bloke in makeup because
Mhm.
it's way over the top. Like all
Yeah.
this stuff that's shading cheekbones, like strong
Oh,
cheekbones are
Sophie
not a
Turner
feminine
does
feature.
that.
Stop it.
Oof, it
I
looks
prefer that
horrendous.
over actually getting the buckle fat removed because they can wipe the makeup off, but it still doesn't look good.
No, but it
And
makes you look the same. So
like you got it done, yeah. The trend that's on right now that I really don't like is the bleached eyebrows. I don't
Well,
like it.
Ortega
Even
had
it-
that done as well.
She did. That's what I mean. She did. She's
barely
on all
had
the trends
eyebrows.
right now. Because at first I thought she shaved them, and I was like, oh.
No, they were just in stealth mode.
That should never be allowed. It's worse than the pencil thin eyebrows. Way worse.
Yeah, because at least you could if you decide you want to make them thicker, you could fill them in. I mean, I guess technically you could color in your bleached eyebrows, but you're also messing up your hair. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
what would be the point? I'm
I
going to
know-
bleach my eyebrows to draw them back on. Is
Well,
the most pointless thing.
this is gonna be like, what the heck with this? There are makeup people that like into makeup that they don't like the shape of their natural eyebrows, so they shave them off. But then when they draw them back in, they look like real eyebrows, and they like
Yeah,
perfectly
these
shaped
people
and
are
stuff.
these people are idiots. Just like
I
Or
mean,
people that get them tattooed
I
on.
tattooed. Mine are tattooed, so
Yeah, well, that's
Just-
you. Really, I didn't know you. When did you do that?
I've always had them tattooed.
I didn't see. They look okay.
she
they
came
look
out
real.
of the womb and they were just tattooed on it.
I didn't know
Like
that.
no one knew how they got there. It's like wait.
You know, the amniocentesis instead of that, it was
It was
just like,
like
a
She's like, I am the next stage of human evolution. It's-
They also pierced my ears in the womb too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think because I worked with a girl that got them tattooed. Like
Those
yours, I
doctors
couldn't
got
even
sued.
tell, but she had hers like marker Sharpie tattooed
Mhm.
on, and I was like, let's a look. Not going away ever. But no, that's so funny. I've seen Extra Girl a million times.
Well,
and I didn't even
it's
notice.
done so well,
Yeah,
you
because you
can't
never went-
tell.
Well, and because you still have hair there, it's not like you have hair there.
Yeah,
Still, so it
so
looks,
I know they raised this eyebrow was a little lower naturally than this, so that was just an evening out thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's different.
she constantly looked like confused.
Well, I can't do the one eyebrow up thing.
The Rock.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
you just look constipated.
Yeah. But
Right.
it takes like severe, massive concentration to even like
She's like-
raise one eyebrow.
So, do I look
Oh.
surprised?
Do I look retarded?
It's the whole thing with the what is it, Botox. They're all like, I was shocked. It's like, yes, and no one could tell.
Too much Botox. Maybe that's what happened with
any
Tessa
Botox is too
Thompson.
much.
Oh my
She has
gosh.
no
Let's
range
not
of expression.
normalize shoving paralytics into your face.
That makes me think of the Robin Williams stand-up when he was talking about girls getting Botox, and he was like, "You also have no expression. You look like you had a slight coma, but you're beautiful."
Well, briefly, because as like people have pointed out now, and it makes perfect sense. If you don't use your muscles, they atrophy, and so your face starts to sag. It's
So if
like
you
the
do, like, the
worst
resting-
thing. It's
the
better to
resting
have
bee face?
expressions than it
Yeah.
is for all your muscles to just deteriorate. Before you know it, your full head's in your face.
Have you ever seen like some of the girls that get Botox and they try to? Was it Megan Fox? It was someone that tried to like prove that they didn't, but they like did this, and instead of having like how I have natural like lines there, it was like a bubble or something. It was really weird. Like,
A bubble?
Turns
Yeah,
out she was just a
weird.
robot.
See, I can't even do that thing with your
Her
eyebrows.
CPU popped out. It was like, wait.
It's like the Chucky face.
Yeah, I
used to do
can't
that
get
to, like,
the
my niece.
lines. Like the lines don't exist for me.
I used to push like when my niece and nephew were babies. I used to like make them look like Chucky, like. "Grr." It's the little
Aw.
things that entertain me. What can I say?
Weird.
I like to make my nephews look like serial killers.
Oh, okay. Let me get a couple supers and then we will. Are we done with the Tomb Raider talk before I move on?
I mean, realistically, this show is going to be dead on arrival. You got a very unrealistic to the story Sophie Turner as Laura, and then you got Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Like,
That's just
it turns off all the nerds.
yeah.
Just to add it, because I don't know if you've got this as a topic, but this is a very small thing anyway. Did you see this? How they've been advertising Tron Ares?
Oh my god, it's horrendous.
And they put Mr. Beast in the start of one of the trailers, but they clearly just got his face and badly photoshopped it onto just there. And it even looks like a badly edited meme.
It does. I thought that's what it was. I have seen
No.
this floating around. I didn't.
It's at the start, and he's barely on the screen for like 3 seconds. The helmet goes down, and he just says something like, "Let's do this," and then it's just a normal trailer. So he's barely there, and they put no effort into this at all.
You know, if
Like,
you like,
why?
if you look and then look away, he kind of looks like one of the Aussies, like Lethal or something. Like look away, because it's like so badly photoshopped, it almost don't
Yeah.
even look like.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
They clearly-
I love how you guys both did it.
They just got a normal other picture of him, just quickly circled his head and shoved it on there with no other word. The lighting isn't even matched. Like, there's no red tint to it. They haven't brightened it up to the rest of the picture. Oh.
Oh,
I tell you what, I was really, the first 2 trailers I was interested in Tron
Oh, it
Ares
looks
with
so
some,
fun.
well, yeah, with some reservation.
I'm gonna go see it.
There was a few guys where there's a woman telling them off, and then they started to introduce like the acolyte. I'm a very woman-centered figure. Yes, yes. She came in it, and then you find out actually she's the main villain. Then you find out the woman next to him is the key to everything, and it's like a Terminator storyline where he went to kill her, but then he has to protect her, and it just keeps getting worse. The more pictures are released and stuff. And everyone keeps saying the main character's the problem, and I'm like, it's everything else.
Well, we'll find out when it comes out, but I had high hopes for it because that first trailer was such a banger. Seeing the real life, whatever the vehicles, seeing the
The light
vehicles in real
cycles.
life, the light cycles, and then like chopping a car in half and whatnot.
Mhm.
Ooh, so cool. But that's probably, it makes me think, is that the coolest thing that they have? And we just
they
saw
do
it
that
already.
a lot
Well-
in trailers. Like an example is the Superman trailer, right? Like the scene where he saves the little girl was probably like one of the coolest looking parts of the movie, and they put it in the trailer.
In every trailer, every picture, every bit of media that was released was just that.
Mhm.
But no, because there's other things in Tron that they've shown since. So there's the planes, the missiles now being launched to so now you have thousands of missiles leaving those trails and stuff. There's lots of cool stuff. It still looks cool. The problem is when all of your side characters get introduced, couldn't it just been Jared Leto versus a villain? Couldn't you just have a simple movie? Why do you need all this whole cast of DEI checklist characters? Just to add in the painting by numbers kind of stuff?
I know they gotta check off the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a problem with lots of stuff. This is why now you have movies where you've got a good plot, and then you keep cutting over to these side characters in a B plot for no reason whatsoever, who shouldn't even be there in the movie. Like
Yeah,
Beekeeper.
too much filler. Like you could take I feel like we say this a lot, even with movies that we kind of enjoyed. Like, oh, you could have removed the first 30 minutes or that 30 minutes in between. You could have removed it and it wouldn't have changed the movie. And that's where they used to have editors and stuff that would look for that kind of stuff. But now it's like, well, we can't get rid of this character because that would be wrong. We got to keep the black girl in or the gay guy, whatever.
This is different than like the start being slow or something, because it's like an entire second story in the movie. But it feels like a parasite on the actual story that you're there for, because you're interested in this. Like Jurassic Park, that family. You could have cut them from the movie, and you would cut all this random secondary plot for no reason.
And the movie would have been
just
so
wanted
much
the Mexican
better
family in there.
and shorter.
It's
Scarlett
so
Johansson
weird.
one. I still haven't watched that. I'm going to. I think it's for free somewhere. I waited for it to get free. Like I kind of wanted to see that one in theaters because I am a big Jurassic Park fan, but I didn't see the last one because the trailer didn't hype me up. They had all the originals from the first Jurassic Park movie, and I was like, they're member burying, nostalgia baiting us so bad with this trailer. Like, I don't even want to go see it. And then everyone said that it was not very good. No,
it's not nostalgia bait.
Well,
I actually think the problem with the movie is that they tried to be the first movie, and they don't realize what made the first movie good was no one had seen that before. No one had seen dinosaurs, the CGI. You're not going to ever replicate that because now we've seen too much CGI. So all these sweeping shots that you go out onto the landscape and there's just a load of dinosaurs eating grass, no one cares. We've seen it. Stop it. And they just need to realize that they're a monster movie. Stop trying to have... No, what we really need is this family here that we care about, because we really care about the daughter and the relationship with the boyfriend and falling out with the father. No one cares. You want him eaten.
Get eaten
Especially when they do stupid stuff like pull a big, huge boat pack, making so much noise in front of the big dino, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'll probably eventually watch that one too. It's just, I don't know. Lately, I've been watching more stuff because I have more streaming services as well. So I talk about this all the time. Like even on my gaming streams, I'm like, I'm gonna watch it and suffer with X-Ray and Disparu, because last year I was just kind of like, oh, I didn't watch it. Go ahead. But now I'll watch it and suffer too. Well, X-Ray suffers. It's Disparu's bread and butter. The worse it is, the better he likes it. So
no, a lot of the stuff I'm watching now,
RAIDER.
I'm watching it because Gary's like, we're all gonna watch this together. We're just gonna
like,
suffer and talk about it for 5 minutes because there's nothing to talk
guys.
about. It's like Alien Earth. There is nothing to talk about in Alien Earth. It is just, well, that was another boring episode.
So I'm gonna say, I know that you don't like the Disparu, that you aren't like into like the original Aliens or anything, but I will say this last episode, out of all of them, I'm not hating it though. I do get that it's slower. Like if you're not, especially if you're not into like that type of entertainment, like Aliens, like I could see where you think that it's slow. And even I agree, as someone who does like that franchise, that there are some pretty slow parts in the show. I kind of liked the last episode though, more so out of the rest of them, because it was like a alien movie, and it was interesting seeing the guy's backstory, the cyborg, what
Barely
his
a
life was like.
backstory though.
Yeah, they didn't get too into it, but I don't know, I liked it. I've asked a couple people that like are really into Alien, and they're like, it's not bad, but it's, with Alien, you're not going to top the second one. The second Aliens is my favorite addition to any of the Aliens, and they're never going to top that. But
we have a show called Casualty over here. It's a hospital drama show, and the start of every episode is like, yeah, Dave, I'll fly you to hospital. Dave, I'm going to fly you to the CEO of this company in that helicopter. Just after I've downed 18 pints, got in the bath, thrown a toaster in, and cut my leg off. Like it's the most string of the stupidest things you can ever do, and you're like, why on earth is this guy even alive by this point in his life? And that's how it was in Alien. She's sitting there surrounded by various different aliens that infect people. They're all parasitical organisms. She doesn't put the top of security thing on the containment pod. She's got open food right next to the alien parasites. And at one point, she even has a go at a guy because he's like, are you going to check that everything's sealed in? She's like, actually, it turns red. Red. She can tell the difference between green and red. It's supposed to be this intelligent
Except
scientist.
when she couldn't.
She doesn't look. She doesn't even check containment when she walks into the laboratory.
That should be the first thing you do when you store it away. Green, 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 green. Cool. All right, I can go. But
why doesn't the lab lock down? Like, do we breach containment? Maybe we should
automatically
seal the lab.
containment breach.
So I know. So I wouldn't say this was like the best episode. I'm just saying it made me like the cyborg character more. There were parts where I was just like, these people are dumb. How are these like scientists that are thrown onto the ship
they're
to
the
take care of
dumbest
these
people
like she didn't
ever.
close it. They were dumb. Yeah, and I absolutely agree with that. I just meant it made me like the cyborg character a little more because it's like he's gone through some stuff. And it's showing us kind of that the boy Cavalier, which they've been hinting at this from the beginning, that he's actually like the bad guy, kind of, or they're lining him up to be the villain. But I don't know if I would personally take it that way. Like, even if he does like some bad stuff, I think he's just hungry for more knowledge and he wants to learn more. And
CEO, hungry for knowledge. No, he wants to make money and have a big company. Which, I mean, respect to people who do that in that sense, but it's just this is where you get the whole corporatism of, what is okay and what is not, that line, and it kind of goes a little blurry with those.
Yeah.
But I loved the set so much. It made me think of Alien Isolation and how cool it was to see the ship and the hallways, even like each of the rooms that you were in, even like the engine room. Like they did a good job with that. And I felt like I was kind of in that game and I wanted to see more of it. I wanted to see like bright scientists, like cool soldiers go into whatever world in the ship and do that exploration. But we saw the dumbest people possibly.
The idiots. Like, I think us three could have manned that ship and kept everything contained better than those guys.
Like,
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I'm like, this is like Alien Isolation. I like that they're throwing that in there too.
Yeah, but what, like, it's a ship, and everything is designed to be really low tech. Just metal. It's all ancient and destroyed. These are not difficult sets to make. Like
no, but when you think
nowadays
about,
we reward everything for just the most basic stuff, like a set.
I'm not rewarding. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that was the only good part about it.
Screens. This should be every show.
No, I agree with this brew on that. I still think the sets look great, but the reason why we're bringing that up is because Hollywood, especially lately, they only do green screens and CGI. So when we see something done the way they used to do stuff, it's like, oh, cool. I hope they continue to do that. But they cheap out most of the time, unfortunately. I said the same thing with Romulus. I like that the sets.
Like it's just made of wood and cardboard a lot of the time.
Well, we know they cheap out a lot, like on shows when they used to have like the writers come on when they wrote an episode. They don't do that anymore.
I think a part of it is not just being cheap, it's being prepared. They're not prepared enough. They don't plan things. Scripts aren't done. So if scripts aren't done and you don't know what you're doing and marking out when you're doing shoots and yada yada yada, have this done by then, how are you supposed to be prepared for set? A whole entire set and props and makeup and costume, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why they always do it in post. We'll do it in post. And then we get very distracting backgrounds.
Yeah. It's true. So I do miss like when they would go, they used to shoot, a lot of shoots get done in like Canada and Australia because they get tax breaks or something, right? Like when you go out of the US,
well,
something like that.
UK now.
And the UK. Reason. Yeah, because I know a lot of movies, like especially like when they have like the beautiful like forest scenes and stuff, and it's not a set. A lot of that is done in Canada,
Vancouver probably area.
Yeah, and like I'm trying to think like the the Power Rangers movies from the 90s, the first one, the Mighty Morphin, that was shot in Australia.
But just think about how insane that is. It is cheaper to fly everybody or your cast crew
to another country,
to Canada or Australia, than just film it 10 miles down the road.
That's Hollywood, baby.
It's Hollywood, baby.
It's just these are people that have destroyed their own industry just basically out of grit. It kept increasing the prices locally, which is stupid. Like everything seems to have like a Hollywood tax. It's a movie. This is made for the movie industry, and they've got loads of money.
Wedding
industry. And so we'll just charge triple.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't think about it.
This is cake. It's $20. This is wedding cake. Exact same cake. $150.
Oh yeah, I saw a thread about that where people were recommending if you were going to get married, you just tell them you're doing a party or something, and don't say marriage, and they give you cheaper rates. And that was the same for many things.
It's not even cheaper rates. It's just the regular rate.
Well, yeah. Although there was somebody, I think there was a caterer replied, and they said you don't it's not cheaper for no reason. It's that if it's a wedding, you expect higher levels of service and higher quality of things, and you're not going to accept problems. And so we have to make sure we have everything perfect. Whereas if it's just like an office party, they're not going to care. So they tried to say they do put more effort into the things. Sure.
Because that's how businesses work. Oh, this is an important bet. I'll try harder.
I could see it with some things. Like I could see it at events and stuff that they'd put more people on for a wedding than something else that is less intensive or serious.
Yeah.
Like you don't, because if you mess up in a wedding, you ruin someone's essentially memory for life. If you mess up in an office party, you just give them 5% discount.
That
and
cup.
like, okay.
Just go away.
Here's another bottle of alcohol.
Yeah. No one wants to make like the wife cry. That's probably the thing.
Bridezillas are the worst. I think I told this story on here. I had a bride when I was doing nails still, and she was crying the entire time we were doing the manicure. There's a group of them getting all done.
Oh
She's
no!
like, we couldn't get the eggshell white seat covers, and they gave us the pearl white seat covers. My wedding is ruined, and I'm thinking, what's the difference? They're both white.
This is like disgusting. He should run away from them.
No. Literally, I'm thinking run. Like dodge the bullet now. Like because she would be like that with everything in her life, including him. He folded the towel so that the crease goes this way rather than across.
Yeah, it needs to be folded in thirds first before you do the other fold, because otherwise they don't sit the right way.
Yeah.
Shut up, you stupid mare, would be the response.
Because it was like, just get regular white and move on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whatever's
gosh.
the cheapest white.
Pretty much. It's only one night. Come on. We can buy a house with that price. It's true, though.
It is crazy what people put into weddings.
Some weddings are insane.
It's very crazy.
Indian weddings, when it's multiple days and like 750 people fly in.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
If you can basically put down the deposit on a house and then hold it in the house, that's way better. That is way better use of money.
Oh, I agree.
Like, no, we're getting married in this new house.
Yes. All right. Super chat time. The first one. So I had one of the Mazaverse people come in. Well, Maza was actually in chat talking, and people were just like, why does it always?
Mazaverse is real.
I know the real Maza was here and he saw it all. I'm sure he sees it all the time. But
yeah, so it was Maza that ruined Snow White.
Do you imagine if it's Maza this entire time and he's just been super chatting?
He just has 30 different emails. Maza Dinklage.
But it's not for a reason. It's because he keeps forgetting like which one to log in
which account he's on.
Yeah. So Maza Dinklage for 2. I'm here to cancel Mr. Midget 115, which if you guys don't know, that used to be Maza's name before he went to Maza. For being a fraud.
I didn't know.
And there's some lore for you that I remember.
We're learning some Maza lore.
I like that.
There's always
Maza. 114 other Mr. Midgets.
I know, that's probably why 114. He had to go to 5.
Yeah. He just kept trying. All day he was trying to get that name.
Dinklage probably hates all of you midgets, okay?
He's going to get you
Midget,
all canceled.
Please.
Sneaky Singy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Gary Thomas for 5. Hey, Theo Von did an interview with an Amish youth, and you guys should watch it. I would describe him as both innocent but aware. It was interesting. I'd watch it. I actually am surprised. I see a lot of clips of Theo Von's podcast, but I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched a full podcast. I should, because I find a lot of his stuff funny. This would be interesting to watch. So thank you, Gary. I will bookmark that for later. Christian Morrison for 10. Jason is not here yet, so I'll stand in. Hello to the. Are these real? These are not real words.
No, discombobulate. Yeah, because it's the same as discombobulate, which means to confuse.
The expeditious. Okay, that's probably a word.
Explodatious.
Okay, lesbianicular.
Like exploding.
That is not a word.
I don't
what
think
is
that.
it? It's like lesbian and binocular put together. I don't believe it. He's gonna Google it.
I don't think that explodatious is either, personally.
No, Christian, it's okay. There could only be one
Listen.
Jason.
Like Google just auto corrected it to lesbian. Like it didn't even. I was like, no, you've clearly got this wrong.
But maybe Christian did that on purpose. He was like, I know they'll Google it, and it's a trick.
Probably.
It worked clearly.
It worked. He got
Yeah,
us.
it thinks that I'm trying to say expeditious, so that's not. Or it said you either want expeditious or expialidocious.
Okay, Dan. Carlos Lima for 10. Hello to the best trio on YouTube. I'm glad Uncle Miki let you go, Dad, after I paid the lurker tax. I didn't know that the tax applied to family. I guess I should call Uncle Miki Uncle Corleone.
Well, that was the thing. Mike stole my firstborn child and sent him to the mines.
Oh,
That was the
Mike.
tax
Was your
for that.
firstborn child a lesbian too?
They all are. Yeah, we breed.
The lesbian
via-
verse.
We bleed via cloning.
Did you
essentially
say
give birth.
bleed?
I think I meant to go for breed, but I may have missed. I was aiming for breed. It was because I was trying to think of the correct word. I was thinking of have you ever seen the movie Evolution? There's a bit in
No.
that where essentially I think an alien comes down and it starts going off now. Various different animals start evolving at rapid speed, and they find this species and it's like, how do they keep like multiplying though when it started with one of them? It's like they breed asexually. That takes all the fun out of it. I had that running in my head while I was trying to think of the thing to say.
Well, Disbrew bleeds by becoming scissor sisters.
I think anyone would. What's happening to that sharp?
And then you're pregnant and have babies. Lesbian babies for the lesbian verse.
Lesbian nuclear.
Lesbian space babies.
Babies.
Place babies.
Yeah. Just keep adding L's in all over the
no.
place.
Maybe
We're
that's
rubbing
what
off on
makes it a
him.
lesbian.
Ian Sulfur, thank you for the 50 pounds. Kidnapping Disparu will be like plugging your earphones into an alarm clock.
Wow.
To which, to be fair, Ian needs when he's just randomly drunkenly passed out on a street
know,
corner. Like someone's got to get him up for work.
See, I think it was on Wicked's World. I was talking about. I think I was making fun of that girl that was crying for getting made fun of on Counter Strike. And Ian brought up Disparu. He's like, he calls me a "see you next Tuesday" at least once a week, and then like we
To
just
be
keep
fair, that's
going.
just hello in Scotland.
I think he said something like that.
Oh my god. So we have my
I don't know,
mom
Donna. I don't know.
My mom
like Mrs. the sort of the posh civilized chat that it used to be.
So we have a person staying here that's like training to be a monk, and I saw him drinking out of my "see you next Tuesday" cup.
Oh,
and I go, oh no, you should never drink out of this cup. Yeah, you
Bad
don't know.
cup.
No, I feel like it's
Aw.
blasphemous.
well, that is the
Image
thing. The
that'll
one
be in
thing
your head forever now, though.
the one thing I know about monks is they all make great booze. That seems to be what they did. It's like we need to dedicate our lives to like worship and alcohol. It's the only things that kept them
Nothing
on the
else
straight
in
and narrow.
between. So yeah, let's just say that cup does not exist for him to use anymore.
Mhm.
Poseidon for 10. Has Wicked seen the disturbing novels X-Ray brought up in F&T?
I did
She knew it
not
was a
bring them
series,
up. That
so I
was
wonder how many she
Disparu.
has read.
I don't think I brought them up.
Who brought them up then?
I think it might have been Shad.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I think Shad was because I knew about them, but I knew about them ages ago. But it's kind of exploded recently as everyone keeps seeing the title and everything.
Let me find the tweet for that.
Milking Farm.
Jim
Milking Farm.
for 10 at Epic Mike. Here's my lurker tag. Stop following me.
That's what happens.
Mike is watching.
Yeah, he's gonna steal your pet, send them to the mines.
And your firstborn, apparently.
And if you complain after me, it's just like, no, the children long for the mines.
Rufio for 199 pounds. Money. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, don't careful what you search for. God.
You know
Have you
what
learned
book this
nothing?
is?
Oh, I
Have
forgot
you
the
learned
title of the
nothing in your
book.
time on the
Yes.
internet?
You can't go on Google and randomly search milking. I mean,
No,
come on.
I put Siam Nascata, but not Nascasta, but I don't remember the title of the book.
Milking Farm.
No, it's called Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Yeah, Milking Farm.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what did you just say?
Oh my god, there was
I
like
buffered
a
for a
delay through
second.
time and space.
There
there.
was. There was.
Figuring it out. Oh, here.
I think Wicked's close to a black hole. She's in like time slowing down for it.
I can't find that original
Yeah,
tweet.
that'll explain a lot,
that they-
actually.
they
Which bit
posted
did you
up.
what at? The Morning Glory or the Milking Farm?
I don't
Both,
know.
because I heard like the one part, and then my brain slowly like put it together what she said, and I was like, wait a minute.
Look, no, it's a book for you if you want to be oppressed, but you want to be a good feminist.
Dan needs to know.
Yeah. Okay. I know it. I shared it, or it was shared in Morning Roast. So I'll find it.
He said, let us know so I don't search it. We got you, Dan. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's a whole.
What the
speech in it.
heck? Okay. We get some really weird articles in Morning Roast, and I totally did not see this. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. So
Yeah.
Allure magazine. Why are women getting their labia puffed?
What?
They wouldn't be interested in it, surely.
What does that even mean, though? I don't even understand.
Many have become more intimately aware of their intimate parts, but not everyone is happy with what they see. So they want it
don't see
bigger?
it. I mean, unless they've got two different
Oh,
mirrors,
no.
they're not going to see it.
Oh no.
You never know what's going on between the legs of other women. So I'm going to ask you to withhold judgment while I explain a newish cosmetic
I'm not
procedure
going to
called the
withhold
labia.
judgment.
labia
Who does?
Why
What
is
kind
there
of
a balloon
low-class
animal?
peasant does she think I am?
And yes, I realize that confusing name alone deserves judgment. Perhaps a definition will help. The labia puff, which should more accurately be called the labia majora puff, is a cosmetic procedure to plump or smooth the outer labia, typically using cosmetic filler. Oh my god, they're putting fillers in other lips.
I
Ah.
think Dan Googled it. What a labia.
So doctors have been treating atrophy of this area with filler
Oh,
since
no.
2010. Oh my god. Oh my god. Probably once every couple of weeks. It's not infrequent. Oh my god.
How long does this have to go on before women think maybe the men should just be in charge of us? They would make
don't
better
know.
decisions about our genitalia than we
I'm not
would.
going to disagree
It's
disprove
like,
on that one. That,
at some point, maybe it should just be stopped.
like, how
It's like,
crazy
no,
you're
I've
like,
got a jar of filler and I'm shoving it everywhere. It's like, do you really need to, though? It's like, who benefits from this?
I was trying to find the thing about the milking, which sounds
Well,
weird
I
saying that
wish-
out loud.
Like, it's so easy to find.
well, this Rue
You
loves
just,
milk.
just show the title. That's all you need.
Oh, I wanted to find the excerpt of the story so I could show that
Oh,
last
yuck.
paragraph.
It
So
does.
this is like, because you have to, if you're finding something, you have to show something at the same time. This is the title. Now they say don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, I'm
I think you
judging.
I think you should always judge a book by its cover. That's what covers are made for. And
Yeah.
this tells you everything you need to know. The story is it's like, oh, but I'm just a poor girl from a poor family, and so to save my family from like persecution and starvation, I'm gonna go to the milking farm where I milk bulls. And there's a whole speech where they go for dinner, and
Oh,
Booker's like, no, I'm not going to take away your agency. I know you're a strong, independent feminist, and I would never do that. But you should know, I will pay for your food.
yeah. And then she goes, I'm a feminist, but if he had asked me, I would have fallen face first and given him a blowjob.
Mm-hmm. It goes from that she's talking about the bill, and then that's just instant the next sentence.
It's like feminists fell out the window as soon as someone buys them a meal.
I didn't know this was what real food tasted like. I don't know. I feel like feminists, like not all of them are probably like vegetarians, but maybe like vegans and stuff. Then you give them like a steak or a burger, and they're like, "Whoa,
My life has changed.
yeah, forever."
But the disturbing thing about this author is they have a bunch of other books of different monstery love pairings.
so like bestiality stuff.
It is. And it's like you have There's okay. Here's Amazon. Oh no, this one.
Dan, have you ever seen Austin Powers? Yeah.
Yeah. So we have
Yeah.
here Sweet Berries, which this looks like a sort of some sort of like bat fey
I don't
creature.
know. It's
Then we got this, another bull-like character. This one's a wolf. You can see the little wolf in the corner. A mermaid, merman. Some sort of ghoul, a spider. Girls' Weekend. So this is elves. They go to this nudist resort and hook up with orcs. We looked into it.
We did a deep dive, so
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
have to.
she read all the boxes. She's like, these are crap. You shouldn't read
Yeah,
them. I'm gonna
this
buy
is
one.
a bat of sort.
That's a
I
fair
don't know why
point.
you're surprised by this. This is what all female fantasy is and has been. It's just porn. It's what it all is.
Yep.
And it's basically taken over the industry. They just don't have male fantasy writers anymore because all the agents are just women that read this stuff. Like, no, this is what all fantasy. It's ridiculous. There's a whole thing about soul bonding. So they will choose like a pirate who's gone round and he's just annihilated continents. Like the worst person you can find in the world. But she's like, but my soul is bonded to this vile monster. And
I
if
can change
have
him.
if I have to get down on my knees and do him just to save the world, that's a price I'm willing to pay. And this is like some six-pack laden Chad, but he just happens to be. It's like, I shouldn't want him, but
Do you
the
see the way he
magic gives
dresses?
me no option. It's like,
I can change him. I can save the world. It's all good.
no, well,
I got-
that's what I did a video today about the Savant. That's what the Savant is. So the Savant is, I've got a husband and a family, but I just go away and browse the internet, and I find the guy that was Master Chief in Halo, this six-pack, massive muscles, built like a tank super soldier. It's like, well, if I have to cheat on my effeminate husband with this six-pack laden alpha guy with massive amounts of testosterone to save the world, then that's a price I'm gonna have to pay. And she doesn't care about her husband at all. It's like, no, I really want that show is for women that write love letters to prisons, essentially, is what I discovered.
Oh gosh, that is an
Remember Kirsha? Remember Joey Spaghetti?
Wait, who's Joe Spaghetti?
Kirsha was on here. We talked about this on this guy's.
Is that
Oh,
the bald
that's
guy
her
that everyone
mom,
was
right?
thirsting
No,
over?
no. She wrote like she did this thing where she was like writing people that were like locked up, and she broke Joey Spaghetti's heart. Remember, she was like, my PO box got like messed up, and I didn't get some of his letters, so I just like stopped responding.
Oh.
And, and I remember just Drew was just so fixated that his name was Joey Spaghetti.
Yeah, even now I'm thinking spaghetti. No, there was a guy who's, what is it? His mugshot came out. It's like some bald guy and just went viral over the internet. And when he got out of prison years later, he became a model, and I think he married some.
Oh, I know you're talking about. It was like
well-to-do
he was like
rich woman.
I don't know if he was like mulatto, but he was like a little bit more dark skinned, and he had like those clear blue eyes, and he became a model right after he
He
what
became
did
a model,
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's married some like really well-to-do family. So
Good for
everything
him.
came
I
up
mean,
trumps for him. All he
about a
needed to do was
turnaround.
commit. The secret ingredient was crime.
Crime, get his picture taken, and then get a modeling contract. And
he just needed a mugshot.
You needed a mugshot.
This is the thing. Thirst rules all.
Here you go. This one's gonna be for you, Disbrew, because I know that's why Corey sent it. Thank you for the 5.
Cation Corey for $5. What did the scientist say when he found 2 helium atoms? Oh God.
it's so cringe. I love it.
Ian
So
responded and told
I
him to
think
get
that
the F
physically
out.
hurt me because when I read it, I can't read ahead, and so it hit me as I was reading it.
GJJ is a member for 12 months, 1 year. 1 year. Neat.
Neat.
Thank you. Ian so forth for 50 pounds. They film loads of American films in Glasgow. This is fortified wine, 2 pounds. What?
I do like that. Like the theory is that Hollywood comes over to Scotland just because the drink is cheap. And it's like, we can get loads of extras. We just employ all the homeless alcoholics. just
No.
to stand on the set.
Yeah, if all you have
it's
to do is
great
buy
for
drinks.
zombie movies. Like they don't even need to train them; they just start staggering around.
Michael, the Dober Dad for 5 Canadian. I have catered weddings of people that were still paying off the loan from the last wedding. Multiple. Goodness, great. Okay, just order a pizza and go to a park or something at that point. Like, come
Wait,
on.
If you're still paying off your last wedding to your last husband, wife, or whatever, there's something wrong with you.
Can you imagine the divorce court though, where they go and don't want half because it's just like a giant bill, and they're like, no, he
Yeah,
can
I
keep
don't want
everything.
half of
He
this
can
debt.
keep
No,
the
thank
entire
you.
estate.
Dan, I don't even think I knew that you were a member for not for 17 months.
big
I'm
member.
a big member.
How
Here,
are
He's
you
a
big,
huge- he's
Dan?
a
I don't see
huge
it.
member.
Damn.
Thank you, Dan. Daz for Australian 2. Good morning, all. Disparu, have you seen Karma?
I don't even know what that karma is. Is this something that? Well, I can't even search karma because
Do
it just
karma
comes
move-
up with karma, so I
Karma
don't even know what
movie,
it's
or is it Daz
referring to.
show, or
Is there an anime? That might be a thing.
we trust you, Dan?
I don't trust you.
Maybe,
Damn.
I don't know.
Damn.
A Korean show. It's a
Uh,
Korean.
Don't send me pictures,
Drama.
Dan. I don't need to see anything. It's okay.
he would send you like a, I don't know, like a.
He'll literally just send me the picture of him being a member in your chat. Look,
He'd be like,
big
"What do you
member.
what do you think I'm talking about?"
Karma sounds cool.
What is it? What is
described
it?
as Karma isn't just another crime thriller. It's a slow descent into the darkest corners of fate, choice, and consequence. A fateful accident intertwines 6 lives in a thrilling tale of karma and crime, where
He
each
will,
must face
Ian.
their own dark truths and connections.
Ian,
Oh.
don't cheat on Monkey, okay? He's a good kid.
Russell Hall for 2. I'd try labia puffs if it
Yeah,
were
you
a
can't type that
breakfast.
word.
If it were a breakfast cereal. And then Ian for 50 pounds says, "You've literally been so depraved you summoned Russell." Aw.
I'm so sorry. It's probably my fault, to be honest. I
It's
did not
okay.
share that article, which, by the way, there was another article that was next to it. Can I just read you the title?
Yes.
Jada Pinkett Smith says her vagina feels younger after 3 rejuvenation treatments.
My first thought is-
Ew. My first thought is ew.
No, my first
Ew.
thought is what she's been doing it to it. Then he 3 rejuvenation
she's
treatments.
busy-
Could
she-
you? That
she's been
she's been
busy.
through the wars. Well, most of the wars have been through her.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth.
Mhm.
Might not even be a war. It's probably more like a train.
Well, yeah, it's like the
Or
D-Day
a
landings
couple.
had like tens of thousands of men
I
land at the same
know.
time. It's like, well, it's like getting off inside her.
She's like a Starlink satellite. So much data ran through her.
Probably Dan, among other things.
Everything just gets ejected into a massive space.
Does that thing have an dick there?
Odometer? What?
Dang.
Yeah, the rejuvenation treatment was sticking a drill in it and reversing.
Oh my god.
What they used to do to put the clock back on cars, the old cars,
Oh.
put a drill and drive it backwards.
Wow.
All right.
Why are we here?
Speaking
I
of
love-
weird things happening, let's move on to Peacemaker.
I'd just like to point out that was X-Ray Girl's fault again.
He's like, I'm not taking the
She was
blame
the one
this
that
time.
brought
He
her up.
started it.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'll admit it.
All right. So I actually just finished the last episode of Peacemaker. I thought so. This one wasn't as bad because there wasn't a bunch of like penises in it. So, you know,
Yep,
That's
but
a
it's
good
a better
start.
episode. It's a
It's a
good
good
start.
start.
It's a better episode.
This one wasn't as bad because there was an action sequence that went on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And
so
like,
there's not
it was
people
fun.
talking.
It was fun, like the whole him like stopping the I like the other dimension better than the one that, you know.
Way more. It's a lot lighter hearted,
Yes,
Oh,
Dan.
to be
So-
fair.
Before I forget, Wicked, did you
Hmm.
notice anything weird about this episode?
Oh.
Did I notice anything weird?
If you didn't, it's not a problem because I didn't until
I
Gary
didn't
pointed it
either.
out.
No.
So Gary pointed out that everyone in that other universe is white.
I did not notice.
Wow, I didn't notice that either. There's
Mhm.
no
So it seems like, because this has explained why he's going around going, this is awesome. This is the best
They're
universe
making him like
ever. And then they're going to
okay.
twist it. Because Doctor Who did the same thing with Dot and Bubble. They had an entire white cast. And then Russell T Davies said, we put it in at the end. And you say, TV shows are diverse nowadays. So if you didn't notice, why didn't you notice? And you need to have a conversation with yourself about why you didn't notice. And so I think they're going to play it off.
Color?
And it's essentially going to be, if you didn't notice that you were racist, is I'm sure where they're going.
That's a sad thing if they actually end up using that as whatever story trope. In, if we look at just Peacemaker's thoughts of this new universe or new reality, he is just getting so much love. He's actually a superhero. That's what he's been trying to do. He has his brother. He has his dad. He possibly
Women
has his
flash him
lady
when he
love.
drives down the road. Of course, he wants the place.
Pierced nipples too. I don't know if guys like that. I don't know.
Some probably, I guess, huh?
And like just everyone praising him, and he actually does well, and people praise him for doing well, which surprise, people enjoy getting recognition, right?
Yeah. That is what he's always wanted. Like, in the second Suicide Squad movie where we're introduced to this Peacemaker, he didn't want to kill Rick Flag. That was like tough for him, and everyone hated him for that because everyone loved Rick Flag. He was a great character. But yeah, he always just wanted to do the right thing, and sometimes he worked for the wrong people, like Amanda Waller, who was one of the most evil people in the DC universe, in my opinion. She had him kill Rick. So yeah, this episode I thought was much better. I like oh my gosh, what's her name? The blonde chick.
Harcourt?
James Gunn's wife.
Yeah, Harcourt. I liked her a lot more in this universe because she was like feminine and not like she's kind of annoying in the
but it was
universe,
just soap opera drama about relationships, like the entire thing with her.
Yeah,
it's like, well, I should be with this guy, but then no, I'm actually going with this guy. It's like,
that was a little messed up.
Just watch Coronation Street and the soap opera.
She's got
That's
a
not what
full-on
these shows
boyfriend, and she's like, just tell me if you're gonna be serious, and then we'll move forward. It's like, wait, but what about Rick? You're in a relationship right now.
Rick Flag, when he was doing the whole like stalking them, it was like, oh my god, I don't like this Rick Flag version.
I thought they made him kind of look like a bit of a blubbering idiot, and I guess where they were trying to go with it is like, oh well, that's his girl, but it's like, no, that's not how he was. Like, he was really cool and stoic, and just a
but not in this universe.
In the other universe. I mean, I liked him a lot, but this one is it's different. Like, they've cleared that, but
not seen things clearly.
And something I was thinking about that they're going with this now, I may be giving James Gunn and the writers a bit too much with this, but it's what I'm seeing from it is like how great the Peacemaker from that universe was, right? Like they live in this nice house, everything is great over there, they've got a great relationship, they say I love you and stuff, like they're not just like,
the Peacemobile or whatever it's called.
It's the Peacemobile.
I don't think it's Peacemobile, it's like, something else.
Is it like, did you guys catch like the nature versus nurture thing? That's the argument that people always have, right? You see the Peacemaker in, we'll say, our universe, right? Like the normal one, it's all screwed up. His dad was a jerk, and he lost his brother, and just so much terrible stuff has happened to him. And then in the other dimension, that Peacemaker is just living his best life. He's doing well because he seemingly, from what we can see now, he may do like 180 at some point. He was raised by a loving dad in a good house with his brother not
all
being
linked
dead.
into it, because I didn't watch season 1, but I think Gary said the father was just like a racist in season 1.
Oh yeah,
and so in this, he's going to be happy because he's surrounded by people he likes. So because he didn't have that, then he actually raised his son better, and then it raised a better world for everyone. And so it's going to be, actually, racism is really bad, folks, and that's where it's gonna go. Like, James Gunn has the IQ of a 3-year-old and the sense of humor of less, and the entire show is, or would not be watching this. I will say,
the action sequence though was so fun with some of the things that they used for sets. The bomb disarming was a little silly.
Yeah, when he just unplugged it and he's like,
it worked. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was the James Gunn humor, right? But yeah, I did like some of the action sequences, like when he just walked in with the axe and just, I was like,
right in there when he pushed the photocopier, like hiding from the guy with the gun, and I thought that was fun. Just that's the kind of stuff that
we want to see.
Peacemaker, I would
Well, it's
prefer
because
to
everything else
see.
is so low quality. Like in
I'd
the
prefer
last
seeing that over
episode,
the
the only
orgies.
good bit was the eagle fighting. It's not that the fights are amazing or anything. It's just like finally something interesting has happened
I
that
did
I
like
can
the
actually
Eagly fight.
concentrate on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're gonna take down Eagly. That whole sequence with the agents being like, "We're gonna take it down." I'm like, huh?
What do you
Yeah.
guys think of the serial killer guy? I forgot his name. That's part of their team.
Vigilante.
Is that his name? Is he vigilante? The
Oh,
one that took
when
his
he's
pants
like,
off and cleaned
"Oh,
them?
I know all the facts about spiders. I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
all the
vigilante.
facts." Yeah.
What do you guys think of him? Like, I did giggle a little bit at the scene because it's very weird and creepy, but it's on brand for his character. He straight up has a serial killer vibe when he just took off his pants and
was-
washed them. He's like, why did you do that?
It was repetitive in the fact that we've already seen this sequence where he's talked about, "I know the facts about XYZ," and so it's
Yeah.
like, I don't think we necessarily need to see it again. We saw that about his character. We know that he's this quirky weirdo that thinks he knows a lot, but he actually doesn't. And so it's, I wish they used it to flesh out a different detail about him
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of the same thing again. But that, I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
Like when I was playing the Arkham game, because basically all the stuff I know from DC is like it started with the Arkham games and then it's
Mhm.
stuff that's been on TV and stuff. It's not from comics. But when I played the Arkham games, all the characters that Batman ran into as like villains were really interesting. And every character James Gunn shows me is boring as all hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know at this point whether it's James Gunn or the characters, but I don't care about any of these people. I don't care about a guy that's got bird blindness. I don't care about a guy who knows facts. I don't care about Peacemaker, who the most interesting thing is that he likes men and women. Like, none of these people are interested. Oh, well, my wife, you know what? She gets into fights. So? Like, oh.
She's a tough broad.
She's a toxic masculine woman.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, though. I agree with that 100%. Just
There's
true
nothing
about
masculine
the.
about her, though. That's the weird thing.
She is pretty tiny. But no,
Well, not in the personality
Batman,
or anything.
The like DC villains. I've always said this, that I like the DC villains more than Marvel, because I would consider myself more of a Marvel girly, but I like a lot of DC. Like one of my favorite comic book characters is Black Canary. Like I think DC does like the women really well. At least they used to. Like they made them all. I mean, Marvel did this too, but I don't know. Like you think of like Catwoman and Black Canary and stuff, and I just really like those like characters. And then like you said with the villains, like they all are very interesting. Like even Penguin, like especially in the Arkham games and everything. And Poison Ivy is great in the Arkham game. That's my favorite version of any Poison Ivy in anything, like games, TV
I would take,
shows. It's so good. But they do great with the villains.
I would take any of the CW series over this. Like any of them.
Same.
They had better characters.
They had better characterization too.
The only problem with CW is that like they started with something great and they would end up adding too much drama in there. Like my biggest problem with Arrow was like the will they won't they with Felicity. It's like, okay, well he ends up with Black Canary anyway, so what are we doing here?
That's the first 20 minutes of Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Except Peacemaker does it badly. Like at least the CW knew their audience and so pitched it as this
like
is a
teens.
soap opera show.
Yeah.
And even then, it was like, we're going to have because some Korean shows do it as well, where they will mix romance, comedy, and action into the same thing. And you will know by sort of how the scenes are set up and who's in it, which genre you're in at a time. And the CW did that. If it was just, that's why feelings and hallways became a thing. If there was going to be a scene like that, it was just set in a hallway. It's like, okay, now we're going to move on to the plot. And that's where they did the actual fighting the villain stuff. Whereas in this, everything is just random soap opera written by a 3-year-old.
Yeah, and the agents, they bother me because they're so dumb. Kind of like how on Alien Earth, the scientists were also
not
dumb.
closing the containment that has
Yeah.
the aliens. In
Like
it
you're like,
properly.
is this what agents really talk like to each other? Like when they before they got attacked by Eagly, they're in the van and the way they're interacting, you're like, huh? But maybe it's like the gunverse / this is how they wanted to portray kind of this like quirky, but you can't be that dumb to be an agent, right? Right?
I think this is just the limit of James Gunn's intellect. I think that's how smart he is. If you think of anyone, Guardians of the Galaxy, they're all like really low IQ people. They're all stupid. Every character I've ever seen him write of anybody, they're always stupid. Everyone in Superman was stupid. Everyone in this is stupid. Everyone in Guardians of the Galaxy is thick. The reason it worked in Guardians of the Galaxy is because you were like, well, that's his character. So it works
It
in
depends
a
on the
weird,
crew.
wacky group of people.
Yeah.
But it turns out, no, you don't even know if that's deliberate anymore because everyone he writes is that character. They're all stupid.
Because I would love like a good mix, and I think if they had, you know, like the serious stoic, the even if hardcore was actually the toxic masculine female, and then they would have a balance to the crew, because in Guardians, what's her face, Green Girl, was kind of like Gamora was a bit of a balance to the wackiness of them. Like,
yeah, she was more
serious
business, and yeah.
So it felt and made more sense. Whereas when you watch something like this, it's like it's too goofy, it's too wacky, and it doesn't. It just feels like a parody of a show.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Comedic marks completely.
Lexicon makes a good point. Bad writing requires stupid characters to move the plot.
Yeah. Also, like ads at whatever her name is. Her last name is her married name. I thought that they would change it back to Waller.
Oh yeah, her what is her?
Is it her Latoya? No.
Amanda Waller's daughter. I can't remember right now.
I don't care about any of their names.
He's like, I don't care. He's like, I'm not going to use my brain power for this.
This is one of the most stupid series I've ever seen, and I don't know. Well, no one is watching it. That's the point. It's beneath notice. All of James Gunn's stuff is. It's so ridiculous that this guy is a guy who actually became the CEO of DC Studios. Like if he can become a CEO of DC, anyone can.
I'm surprised that they did that.
I'm ready. Sign me up.
I can't believe that anyone can have a conversation with James Gunn and come away thinking, no, that's a smart man that I should promote.
That's real CEO energy right there.
Well, I've seen him. There was a thing they released about Superman where it was sort of behind the scenes of the final speech between Superman and Lex. And Corin Sweat's going, and he's like, this speech doesn't seem right. I don't understand why I'm whining about how my emotions are getting hurt in the scene. This shouldn't be what I'm saying. And James Gunn goes, no, that's what you don't understand. There are thoughts and there are feelings, and you should be feeling it because feelings are great, and feelings are what's important, and it's right to feel because feelings are what make you human.
But too many of them are annoying. Dial it back a little bit.
Not at the right point.
The most basic, low IQ, pointless part of the story. I'd be like, this is the most important thing. And there's actually a speech which I think they cut out from the movie. Well, they cut out the end line, but the first half of it in, and he says, and when you say that I'm not human, that hurts my feelings. And it was actually part of the speech. He's like, that hurts me. That hurts my feelings.
And also, if
you could have just got Lois to say the line for you, mate, it would have been more masculine.
If James Gunn, there's a couple moments where if he would just let it marinate a little bit, right? Like it's an emotional moment or like a powerful
and not
moment,
have a joke thing happen.
Like 2 seconds later, like, oh well, that person died. Awkward.
You don't want to let any of James Gunn's stuff breathe because the more you think about it, the worse it gets. Like moving fast, like skating fast over thin ice. It's the only way anyone can think anything he does is good.
Dan sent me a funny picture just now.
Okay, I've heard of a picture where he sent of himself on the toilet. And
it wasn't that. Thank
God. It was to Jay, though. It was to Jay. It wasn't to
sense. I think they send each other pictures like
weird
that.
photos. Yeah.
No, it was. He has his hair in a towel.
Oh, okay. I do like hair towels.
Yeah, I have special ones for my hair. They're like better for it. Anyways, this Drew's like, please don't start talking about girly stuff.
Talking about. So this past week, I went to the spa.
This Drew's camera turns off.
You're talking about towels. This is the same thing as James Gunn talking about feelings. No one cares. Get on with something interesting. Like, no, but I might be hurt because I'm a bitch. It's like, oh God, just shut up. Like, I can't believe we now have to talk about James Gunn's content so often for so long because he just drags everything. And he wants to write all of it. And he can't write.
Really quick, because I just got reminded of this. Extra, you remember the arcade bar that we went to that had the Hello Kitty?
Yes, the big huge Hello Kitty.
They're removing it.
I think
They're letting people like I don't know. I don't know if they got in trouble for having it or something. I don't think it would be a copyright thing because it isn't like
No,
totally.
you just buy it. It's like having a plushie.
Here, I'll send it to you. But they're saying I'm gonna send it on Instagram. They're getting rid of it and they have everyone signing it. And I'm like, darn, it's probably gonna be gone before the next time I'm back there. I want to
So
sign
sad.
it.
It's so fun.
It was so cute. Yeah.
Let me
sorry.
see. Thank you.
I sent it. All right. So back on this topic. What I know it's going bye. What is your thoughts, just Brew, on David?
The show is awful and no one should watch it.
No,
Nothing
not that.
happens.
Well,
It's
yeah.
a soap opera game. It had one
Nobody
interesting
should
fight
watch
scene,
it.
and that is the entire storyline of like an hour-long episode right there.
What do you think that he's gonna have a cameo, Superman in Peacemaker?
I
Or do you
don't
think he was just
care.
on set?
Like, you could shove the queen, you could dig up the queen's corpse and put her in this, and no one would care about this show.
Still wouldn't be good.
The only I can't believe you brought back a guy and made a second series of this trash. Nobody knows what happened in the first series because nobody watched it.
Yeah, I think this will be it. I don't think there's gonna be a third season of Peacemaker.
I doubt that. I feel like he wants to keep his wife employed. So he will do whatever it takes to bring her into whatever movies, TV show. And I know a lot of people are saying he
I
has
would
a
be less
cuck
offended at
fetish.
dragging up the queen's corpse and shoving her in the stand of this show.
The amount of men that his wife has been with in some of these shows, not that she like made out with. Did she actually make out with any of them?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't necessarily think he has that cuck fetish, but he wants to keep her employed.
I think there's a strange amount of dangly bits in this if he's straight.
Well,
It's a
I
big
mean
if
that.
at this
Oh,
point.
God, that scene.
I really hope parents checked it out before they let their kids watch it, especially like if this is going viral, right? They're like, oh, Superman, it's gonna tie into Peacemaker. Let's watch it, kids. Don't do it.
Don't
It'd be
do
so
it.
bad. Mm-mm. Okay. Lexicon, thank you for the 5. Just got back from a drive. Toto told the line was playing on the radio. I forgot how good that song was. I'm glad you enjoyed your drive, Lexicon. Jason Webster for an Australian 5. I have just started watching K-drama Queen Mantis, which is about an imprisoned cold as ice female serial killer who was asked to catch a copycat. That sounds very interesting, actually. Cute ears.
Thank you. I got them at Universal. They're so fun. I want to go to a rave, but not actually go to a rave.
Stand outside and just observe. Saw, thank you for the 10. I just got back from my 10 obstacle race. It probably about 7 miles in the sand on the beach. Ooh, did it in 3 hours and 57 minutes and had a 14-ounce prime rib and baked potato and seasoned rice and 8 rolls and a beer. Well, good for you, Saw. I hope you had a.
You probably
enjoyed
needed that. 14
Absolutely.
ounces is huge, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I've eaten more than like a maybe 8-ounce steak.
Yeah, same. I don't think I have either.
Oh, so in that Korean show, it's a copycat of her own killings.
Oh, that's even more. I kind of figured
that's
that.
interesting.
That makes it more interesting. That
Yeah,
it wasn't
she
just
murdered
like
5 guys 20 years ago, and then randomly, someone starts copying what she's done.
Very interesting. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Jason. And Jason with another 10. An interesting dynamic in Queen Mantis is the serial killer who's asked to catch a copycat is a woman, Jung Yi Shin. Oh, did I say it wrong? Is that why you put it in parentheses? Because I always say it
It's
wrong.
her son.
Go Hin Jung, who requests. Oh, that's probably who plays.
I was gonna say that's not the same name.
I'm like, it's not the same name. Who requests
that's
her
one
police
hell of a
detective son
pronunciation if
to
that
work
was
with him.
phonetically
I know.
Like, who spells something out phonetically with HY?
That sounds very interesting. I'll have to check that out. Rufio for another 199. Thank you. Oh, mush. Exactly.
Wow, I'm being called sack up. I don't have a sack.
Well, now's the time to start.
Okay, guys, I am transitioning. I'm gonna get some balls and a peen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna get a catfish to throat goat it. I don't know.
Oh,
That'll be a waste
Hello?
of steak.
I'm gonna go get my labias puffed up. I don't know.
It froze for me for a second, and that's what I came back to. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Glad I didn't miss that.
You're welcome.
I mean, I know they always say that, like, guys wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and are like, yeah, I've still got it. And women find the most weirdest part of themselves that no one else pays attention to, and they just despise that area. But
Look
if
at
you
that
have to-
eyebrow here. I can't
Yeah,
go
they're
out.
like, I really hate how this part of my ear dangles. But it's like, if you have to get 2 mirrors to find something about yourself that you don't like, it's probably not that big a deal. I imagine by the time somebody gets down there, they don't really care that much.
I think,
It'd be rude to stop at that point anyway.
I think the
Your
only thing-
labia's not puffed enough. I'm
It's
out.
like, yeah, no.
yeah, the only,
I'm not going near one that's not filler.
the only
Hi,
thing I'm
Kara.
really like conscious about is when they have like the inner lips that there's excess of it. I think maybe that, because I've heard guys talk about it, and you're
Yeah,
like,
but if you're doing it on camera and performing for the world, maybe it matters how it looks.
yeah.
Anything else, you
I-
would
I
hope
mean-
that time has gone on far enough.
In
that
the end, it
they've moved
depends.
past
It's
that.
just you and whoever you're with that it matters what it looks like. So
It's true. So before we completely get off like the DC topic, what do you guys think of this? That it took them so long to get the second Batman movie out that it's coming out the
Oh,
same
this is the
year.
most stupid thing ever.
I think it's a bad
Like-
idea to put these against each other. No matter I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be against each
What,
other,
they
but you
should.
should.
No, but
This should have been Superman, then Batman.
Yeah, not in the same year.
Well,
Well,
it doesn't matter about the year. They have to be in the same universe. They should be in the same universe. Like,
They're
you're the
not,
one that did
right?
it now. No. But this is the point. It doesn't matter because everyone will think they are.
And it's gonna
No,
be
no
no one's
so
going to pay attention to
confusing.
that's a
your
fair
little
point. I didn't
things
think
that
about
you
that.
decided to work out. And so if you're going to have this Batman and then you're going to do your own Batman, it's going to confuse everyone. My dad for ages thought, well, he went into the Joker movie expecting Dark Knight Joker. Like,
Yeah.
people just assume that the characters are the same, no matter what happens. Especially with the comic books, even if they die in one movie, they just assume they get resurrected or something because it's a comic book. And so with this, you're mixing universes, and you expect the audience to know.
Yeah. No, and it's the thing. Another thing though is that the Batman came out. What was it? 2021 that the first one came out, and it's just they're pushing the second Superman so fast. I get it. It's like different people, working with it now, and it's just I think it's just a bad idea. And I didn't even think about that, Disparu. That they're gonna sorry that they're gonna
Well, the
think,
thing is, I
think they're
don't
the
care
same
what James
universe.
Gunn says. The Batman is now in the DCU. Because
Yeah,
that's
I
what
don't-
everyone will think. And it doesn't matter what James Gunn defines it as. It matters what the audience defines it as. So,
Yeah,
Tough.
exactly.
You're
I don't
good at it.
understand why they
and
didn't
reality.
just why he doesn't just make them the same universe, because like you said, people are gonna just assume that
Yeah.
anyways.
like, you can say they're not. You can do all the marketing. No one will know. No one will realize. And they will get annoyed at you for changing their universe.
Guys, some
Especially-
people don't know the difference between Marvel and DC like me. Okay,
Yeah.
Like, we need things explained.
why isn't Iron Man in these movies? God,
Where's Spider-Man?
But you are going to hit, like, even... You will have this Batman, then you'll do your own Batman, and loads of people get confused. Especially if you go back and start doing origin stories again. I know people complained with Superman, it felt like you were walking in, but that's how you walk into people's lives. You don't stop someone's life when you meet them at the start. So I think that's common sense. But it's going to be really confusing when you start swapping Batman and then all the villains, and then suddenly Superman starts appearing in this one when he wasn't in the other one.
oh, you know what?
Yeah, it's gonna be messy.
Maybe Henry Cavill version will come back at this rate.
Anything is possible in James Gunn's DC universe. 'Cause he
Well, it
could-
gets me how every week in Peacemaker, they're like, oh, actually, this Suicide Squad is now canon, and then the previous one is also now canon, but only certain characters from it that were shown in certain scenes in this one. And he's built up such a weird lore history of mixing things from the past with the present and the future in different universes. I can't track what's where at this point. So,
he's like, I don't even know what's going on, and I watch everything. But to be fair, Disparu has like a delete button where he just goes, okay, I don't need to remember that
Memory
anymore.
dump. It's been 2 days.
No, but now it's got so complicated
Ian,
that you,
I freaking hope
you have
not.
you have to watch Peacemaker, Peacemaker. Peacekeeper was a way better. Peacekeeper was actually a good
I
show.
was gonna say both of you said Peacekeeper at
Well,
this
no,
point.
Peacekeeper is a way better show. It's the Farscape miniseries. But yeah, so you have to watch Peacemaker, then keep track of every scene they've shown from Suicide Squad and all the characters in it, and only those bits of canon that you can carry forward in your head that they're going to reference in the future. There's no way he's going to keep track of that, let alone anyone else.
Yeah, that's why he's getting it confused.
This is why we need a
They're
lore
getting a beekeeper
master,
too, though.
someone who actually is really into these types of things and like knows in autistic detail which character and who and yada 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 interaction.
Well, it shouldn't be that complicated. When James Gunn took over, it should have been a new universe. It's so obvious, so simple.
But it's
the
so
same.
confusing.
Marvel's gonna have the same issue. When Marvel do the reboot, they should just start fresh. But like, no, we want to hold on to this and this.
We gotta
and
keep
these
some of
people
the
need-
We
characters.
gotta
But not
make
these
yeah.
people, but
sure
those people.
that Simu Liu has a job.
Simulu, just Simulu. Everyone else, go away. Well, and Robert Downey, because they're like, he's our
He's the cash
golden
cow.
ticket. He's our golden ticket. We can't get rid of him. Which is, to me, that's just so funny because he was arguably
it's
the
not
biggest character, and they're taking him and making him
It's
someone
not
else.
the same iteration of who he was, and so it's like tainting a memory using his face, like
Yeah,
like a zombified version of him.
I'm kind of surprised he signed on for it, but he probably was like, I ain't doing
I
nothing
mean,
else.
The
was
money.
it 50
Yeah.
million?
No.
Oh, is that what it
Excuse me?
was?
I'm sure people say it was like over 100 for the movie, so it's probably like 50 per movie. But yeah, over 100
Okay,
overall.
well, never mind.
There
I
was a
take
big
back that.
list of benefits that he had. Then there was
Mhm.
back end deals and stuff.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna get bonuses too on top of that. So
It recently came out.
Yeah.
He's made 600 or 700 million over the course of the Marvel movies.
damn, I wonder how much went to taxes out of curiosity.
I'm sure all of that immediately went offshore. Probably not a lot.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, when you're in the business of that much money, you best be getting some good accounting advice.
I'm sure. Well, you would think so, but we've heard stories about like some of these stars just like blowing their money on mansions for themselves and their families and stuff, and then they're broke. Like
A lot of
the
sports
lottery
trying to
winners
think
do that
of-
all the time.
Yeah.
oh yeah, sports for sure, like football. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to make sure because it's like with any of these types of just entrepreneurial jobs, you don't know when you're going to get your next paycheck. And you don't know when it's going to stop. So
It's true.
you kind of have to live as if like you're well below your means. But hey, some people don't know how to control themselves. And
No.
it's sad watching those like the Powerball winners. I kind of want someone to do a documentary how badly they can go into debt. If they're even worse off before they won the money.
Yeah.
They just don't understand the cost of upkeeping like
A mansion?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And,
Like,
and
have you-
cars and all that kind of stuff.
Heating and cooling a mansion is not cheap, depending
Oh, yeah,
on
there was Katie
where-
Price. It came out about her. She had bought some kind of like farm mansion or something, and I think she said it was £26,000 a year to heat it, just heat it. And she was like, because she was moaning about how poor she was. It's like,
Well,
I
if
can
you're
understand
paying
why
for-
they're putting that much on that.
Do you guys remember the Extreme Makeover Home Edition? Like where they would go and take like families that couldn't afford bigger houses. It'd be like a family of 5 living in like a 2-bedroom. Sometimes they had regular homes, but they would just like completely extravagantly make their houses better and make them into mansions, give them all this cool stuff. Like every kid would get like the room of their dreams. And a lot of these people ended up actually having to sell their homes because they couldn't pay taxes on it after that. Like they didn't help them afterwards. Like it didn't matter what the income of these families were. You could just be like a regular middle class family, and then they build them like a mansion, and they couldn't afford it. A lot of people like struggled.
Oh, because
and
you have
suffered
property taxes.
bad-
Yeah,
yeah.
We don't have that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
and even just the
trying to get rid of that in
upkeep
Florida. So please.
Yeah.
I hope so. But yeah, it's just sad to see the stories because you'll watch it. It's like, wow, look at that. The house looks so good. They would do like if someone was disabled, they would put in like all this nice stuff to help the disabled person like live better. And then they have to sell the house because they go into debt and bankruptcy and all that, just trying to keep the house afloat. pretty
At
sad.
one
Like
point-
they just build it and they're like, all right, bye, up to you.
At one point over here, they were on about changing it because we have council tax instead, which is based off sort of the outside look of like size of your house and stuff. But they were going to also build into it the quality of your home, and it was going to include things like the quality environment. And one of the things listed were like whether dogs were crapping in the street. And so it immediately became the meme that it just everyone across the country and get all the dogs out into the street, desperately trying
More
to lower
crap,
the
more
area for
crap,
when they
more
drove
crap.
past. Yeah,
Is that a UK
it's like
thing?
we all want
Council tax?
lower prices.
Is that a UK thing? Council tax? I'm guessing.
So you just pay this based on where or who your counselor is?
We have bands of houses and stuff. Yeah, but the thing that difference is over there, if you don't pay your property tax, you essentially don't own the land and they can take your house. I don't think you can do that with council tax. Council tax over here is for things like maintaining sewer systems and stuff. So it's not you're not paying the tax on your house. It's more like a fee for council
Functioning.
service. Yeah.
Oh.
I can be okay with like sewers and water upkeep and stuff like that, but
Kind of reminds me a little bit of the HOA fees over here, House Owners Association.
oh my god, I saw
Yeah,
a
it's
video.
similar, yeah.
This woman comes up and measures the height of like this person's like chair, and she's like, "Oh, the chairs are supposed to be like 28 like inches high. Yours is 32, so you're gonna have to like change this. But also like your cushions are a little faded, which is like not by HOA standards." I'm thinking, oh my god, I wouldn't.
I'm
need to live in a
perfectly
neighborhood
fine
like
with that because you know what you're
Yeah, I
buying
do.
when you move into the area. And people move into that area specifically because it's a nice area because everyone obeys those standards. And it's one of those things where I think I've said it, maybe not on here. But English culture, we didn't need rules for things because everyone wanted to obey those standards.
They just
But when
want everything
people-
nice.
Yeah, when people stop doing them, well, now you have to use force to maintain the standards that everyone did voluntarily. So if you don't want to obey a homeowners association standards, don't
I guess
move into the area.
I'm not used to HOAs because that's not something that we have here as often as it seems
mean,
in the States.
I would rather move into an area which had standards like that and was
So,
nice than
I-
just Frida, and it's just a crap hole.
And it looks like crap. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah,
it
I
depends.
can
I've
see
seen
that.
like crazy stories, right? Like if they just come like, hey, we're gonna give you like a notice here. Your lawn's getting a bit too high. Just like cut your grass. Okay, but if it's like what X-Ray just said, like harassing, like your cushions are faded. Like oh please. And I've seen other stories where this was another YouTuber talking about HOA where they said you had to have an electric lawnmower, like an electric push one. He had like just like a regular one. Like no, but that's not something.
for
something
pollution or something. What did you try
something
to
like
start saying?
something
Yeah.
like that. I forgot like which way it was, but he had to get a new lawnmower, and they gave him like a freaking crazy like $500 fine, not even a warning. Like the HOA where I am, they'll give you warnings first, like hey, grass is getting a little high. All right, so cut it.
I've
I
seen
mean, I
streamers-
think
But
grass
sometimes
cutting is
they-
important.
That's important.
Streamers
yeah.
have spoken about fines because they were like, I left the bin out for half an hour past the time it was supposed to be in and stuff.
Stuff like that is crazy. Yeah. So I always keep up with my lawn, but I went away for like a week. And then, when I got back, it cut it. But right now is the time in Florida where it rains so freaking much that I got to cut the lawn every week.
Wow.
So yeah, so it was like I was gone for not even a week, and I cut it right before I left, and it wasn't that bad. But I'm like, okay, I was gone, and I
Well,
got it. But
we used to have a neighbor that I don't think they're there anymore, but their lawn, they would cut it at like this. And like when you get lawns with this high of grass, it's not good because then you get like animals
snakes
and
well,
well, maybe not snakes because
not over there.
we're not in Florida.
Maybe garden
They have like a
snakes.
moose
mice
hiding in
and-
there. And
Yeah, rodents.
Rats and stuff like that. So I don't like that. And I
Bears.
remember seeing like the whatever the version of like the city like come in, mow the lawn, huge fine.
Yeah, that's
But it was worth it because of the like it definitely like devalues your home. Like those
Yeah.
standards I am so okay with keeping.
yeah. Like there's a difference between just trying to keep the properties looking nice and then actually harassing people because you have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get a couple supers and then we'll move forward. Zach, thank you for the Canadian $6.99. I don't think I've ever gotten $6.99. It's always like $5.99 or $4.99.
Mine is always like $6.99 because it's like the equivalent to $5. Let me check.
for Canadian. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten that. W Stream DCAU Superman still clears, and we need a God tier Superman game. That would be nice. A good Superman
James
game.
Gunn's writing the next one, so good luck.
Okay,
Sorry
so I
about that,
got
Jack.
$2.79, $6.99, $13.99, $27.99. Those are like the increments.
Oh, okay.
I don't even have $50. It's $69.99
Oh,
on my phone.
nice.
100 is $139.99. So it's definitely an exchange rate thing.
Yeah. Sneaky Singy, thank you for the 10K subs tonight. Let's go. Yeah, I'm getting close. I'll check real quick where I was at. Last I checked, I was about 100 away from 10K. Still there. We moved up by like 10. Thank you, Sneaky. Russell Hall for 2. Honestly, I like a bit of extra meat on the same. Russell. I'm not surprised because it's Russell,
God.
but oh my god.
Oh my god. What kind of meat?
Why would you ask
It means
Russell
fat.
that? Disgusting. Old Renaissance Boomer, thank you for the 2 sack. No fun bags. Yes, X-ray. Like,
Wait,
what?
for you want a sack and no fun bags. Got it.
Got it.
That's
Carlos,
just a man.
that would just be a man, man. Carlos Lima, thank you for the 5. So if X-Ray Girl is going to become a transformer, is she going to be from Bangkok or Vietnam?
I said I was going to be from Thailand. I'm going to be a Thai lady boy.
Thai lady boy.
Yeah, and then I'll Bangkok you. Okay, got it.
In Vietnam.
In
We're going to
Vietnam,
hit all
yes.
of them.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Psychotic Mongoose with the 5 pounds. Thank you. I honestly didn't expect milking minotaurs, puffy labias, and X-ray getting a peen to be topics today, and we are only halfway through the show.
Yeah,
You're
none of that was
welcome.
on the list. It's not like we expected them.
I think Mitchell feels his HOAing Disparu right now. For the 5, speaking of HOA, Disparu, if you hang the flag from the top of the speaker, it can be seen in all its glory and not blocked by your head.
Dang.
That would require him getting up, though. He's already stated that he doesn't like to do that.
I could hang a milk bottle from the ceiling, but, you know, there's plenty of things that could be done.
He answered your question. X-ray. He said, what
Oh
kind of
my god.
roast beef? Russell, thank you for the 2.
Wow.
Disparu looks disgusted.
I'm glad you don't like cooked Russell Hall. I'd be really weirded out by that.
Oh, no.
Well done. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, now I don't even know what topic I want to move on to. We're done with Peacemaker.
I mean, we can read the article about Jada Pinkett Smith if you want.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, and then we'll just move on
I'm
to
kidding,
what
I'm kidding. No.
Yeah, just-
I really don't want to read about her
We're gonna-
vagina.
Thank you.
Speaking of,
Wait, does Disparu have something?
but yeah,
Okay.
speaking of people that look like Jada Pinkett Smith, what happened to Bond girls? Bond girls in 1963, Bond girls in 2025.
God. That looks like she's about to go sit at the red. Is it the Red Table? That's her podcast?
Yeah, Red Table
Yeah.
Talk or something like that.
God. That
Yeah,
looks
what
like
is that?
that looks more manly than
You know,
some
that
of the
game-
twinks out there
This
Kinda looks
game
like,
awful.
JoJo
All the
Siwa.
characters in it look awful.
before she got feminized.
Yeah, before she was feminized. Even feminized, though, she's still a little.
It looks like she got
Better,
stung by
but-
like a horde of bees.
I'm shocked that she doesn't have the shaved side.
Might as well.
I mean, well, there is something different about the hair. Like, this comes out way more than this would. That is kind of... It's not shaved, but it's a lot shorter than that.
I feel like it should be shaved. It looked cleaner.
Yeah. Oh
God.
my god.
Well,
We
this
need
is the same
a
with all the
sexy
characters
girl.
in the show are like this. Even James Bond is like Zuma Bond. And then... Oh, the gameplay. The gameplay is not something I want to play. It's not Bond. You're like, well, it's from the developers of Hitman. But yes, but it's Bond. Not supposed
It
to be
should
Hitman.
be. It should be more. I was so hopeful.
I wasn't. The moment they showed the trailer and I saw like who the PM was and M,
It looks
and
like
then
Tom
they started showing all
Holland.
the other side characters. It's
Looks
like,
like
have you
Tom
seen
Holland, and I'm
Civ
not-
7? Civ 7 has just fired a load of people at Firaxis because the game bombed for exactly the same reason as this. Say, oh well, you know, we could have stopped making the games that we should have done. We just thought, how can we include as many people that shouldn't be in the game as possible?
So if Hollywood goes back to like hot actors and actresses and good plot lines and whatnot, how long do you think the gaming industry will take to turn around? Because I mean, we saw the comic book industry, although it's not really gotten to the point where they're actually making good comics. It's all a lot of indie comics.
Yeah.
And so will the comic industry turn around? I'm kind of doubting it. It'll probably flatline before it can, but I think Hollywood might be able to turn it around. It just will end up being super maybe niche.
The gaming industry could turn around tomorrow because character models aren't that difficult to make.
Do you
Yeah.
think that that's what's happening? Like, just real quick, like side topic there on the games. Do you think that's why they pushed GTA 6 back again, because they're seeing like what happened with all these
No,
woke games, and that maybe
I feel like
they're
they just aren't done. They're not finished.
Did you
Yeah.
see the analyst comment?
No.
Like GTA 6 is the first game.
What the heck
It was
does
like
that mean?
what does that mean?
it meant like it was he meant sort of, because I think we had AAA games, then there was what was it, Skull and Bones or something was the first quadruple A, and then this was just 5 A's. But there comes a point where it is like, I just read it
We're
as
like,
It's like,
I thought
Like,
you
what's
were
an
screaming from
game?
cringe. Where's Dustborn in this, by the way?
Oh,
well,
woke Ray girl. She'll be missed.
there was, I can't remember who did it. Was it a Bloomberg piece? Something like that. Was about how Rockstar were bragging that they'd left behind their sort of, it's the American term that they use, frat boy culture, and now they're being far more inclusive and on parity with gender equality, and we're leaving behind our childish things of the past. Which worried me. I think the trailers have been fine so far. Just gonna come down to like the content of the quest and stuff, which we won't know until release. But
We'll see.
I think they've mentioned how big it is. Like the map's massive, so I can understand them needing loads of time.
Yeah. The only game I'm excited for right now is Silent Hill F and Resident Evil.
Resident Evil looked good.
It looks
That-
so
it
good.
It was shocking, the turnaround from how I thought maybe it most likely is like woke, I'm not gonna like this, to okay, this trailer has got me going. I think I want to play this.
I'm definitely gonna play it. I hope it's good.
Me too.
I hope we don't all regret.
Did
pushing it.
you watch the Conjuring
I
trailer that I
did.
sent you?
I did. I am excited for that. I want to play. How many players is it? Is it like
Assume 4.
4?
'Cause
Okay.
I assume, I don't know. So the Conjuring and Fortnite are doing a collab, and Tug sent me this, and she goes, "Hear me out," and I was like,
no.
I don't like Fortnite. Okay, like, well, not that I don't like it. I'm not good at it, and
Me
I
neither.
That's
have
because you
less
don't play it.
enjoyment. Well, that's true. And so she's like, they're doing this collab, and it looks like basically ghost hunting with Fortnite, I guess. There is an EMF reader. I saw that. There might be other tools. So
But is this inside the BR or is this a separate mode?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Because
For the
they've done
life
stuff before where inside the BR there's like little missions and stuff, but they have to be really quick and basic because people shoot you and you've got to dodge the area and stuff. So it wouldn't be that complex unless it was its own mode. They have done different modes. Like Lego had their own world and like survival crafting world at one point. So.
We'll see. I'll try it because Fortnite's a free game. I don't really want to pay for something like that. It's interesting.
Understand. Yeah. I'm actually the next game that I'm gonna play. I just got it. Chronos: The New Dawn. I didn't really pay attention to that. Somebody, I think Vara said that she thought I would like it, and I'm like, okay, let me check out the trailer. And I was like, this does look kind of like up my alley. It's like a horror game shooter. So I just got that, and that'll probably be I'll start it next week. Kind of excited to play it. It looks interesting. Have you heard of it? Either of you? Chronos: The New Dawn?
No.
I'm just waiting
Oh.
for Battlefield 6.
Oh, okay. Well,
What other games this year are you kind of excited about? Let me pull up my Steam wish list. It's the
I don't
only
even know
way
what's
to tell.
coming out. Except
That might be even interesting to you. Oh, is it Dying Light 3? You know that's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out.
That depends, though.
Oh,
Like,
the Lego
I was,
Batman.
Yes.
Sorry, I got excited.
I
forgot
was
about it for a second.
disappointed in the second one because I liked the start where it's all parkour, and then it moves
goes
into
a
like
little-
jumping across skyscrapers with
A
parachutes and stuff. I'm
parachute.
like,
Yeah, I didn't
that's
like the
not
second
why
part.
I play the game. So
The 5 Huts Under One Roof, season 2, as well as Sweet Hamster Days.
that'll do well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised it took them that long to come out with the second one.
Yeah, and then Relooted. Well, I think that's next
yeah.
year.
Relooted and Going North.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna still probably play Dying Light: The Beast just to give it a chance. So
Well, the trailer looked good, and it didn't have skyscrapers in it, so
yeah, but we don't know because it could be in the second part.
yeah, it could be like second areas and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see. No,
That's
I
how
don't
I
really
was with
see
that
anything
second
else.
game. I was enjoying it, and then it suddenly got ruined, and I just stopped playing. Like almost immediately when I hit that skyscraper section.
Yeah, and I don't think I see anything else that I would be like, definitely have to play this in 2025. That's too bad. There's one game that I've been waiting for it to come out, Blight Survival, and just nothing has come up about it. I added this in 2023 and nothing. No announcements. It's like knights and parkour
Nowadays-
/ fighting melee.
Nowadays, I rarely like pay attention to the games that are coming out. I tend to hear about games from sort of reviewers, and then because I don't like watching a trailer for a game and then going to buy it, and it's like coming next year. And so,
Yeah.
at least the reviewers, you can go and buy it, or you can buy it next week or something.
Yeah.
I prefer that than because otherwise, if you tell me about this happens with movies and everything, you go, this is really good, and you show me the trailer, it's like great, I want to watch it. It's like, yeah, it's in 4 months. Like, oh,
Yeah.
and I immediately stop caring because I can't stay excited for 4 months.
Yeah, it has to be like pretty much beforehand, and like hype is great. Capitano, like Little Nightmares 3, I added this to my list in 2023. Like it sucks that you're waiting this long. I forgot about it.
I think it's a product of being on the internet because some people would say it's age. I don't think it is. But I used to be able to stay excited for a long time, but we had less games being released, and everything seemed to move at a
The
slower
next
pace.
shiny toy.
Now, 2 months ago feels like forever because so much stuff is constantly happening and getting released, and there's all this news and content just spewing at you constantly.
Well, think about the drama cycle, really. Like sometimes even 2-3 days later, you're like, it feels old at that point.
Yeah. Like everything moves on so fast, and there's so much information being thrown at you constantly. Caring about something that's going to happen in 4 months is impossible for me. It's like, there's going to be 4 different games that could come out in the meantime.
And then I'll forget about it. And then here we are. And then someone's like, this game is good. You should try it. Oh, yeah, I read about that game. All right, I'll try it now.
Yeah, I just tend to go off reviewers, and they're like, buy it and play it then. I did it recently with, like, I think it was Riftbreaker, and that was an old game, but it finally hit, like, version 2 or something, which is when I started playing it.
Updates,
That was good,
yeah.
but if someone had told me, you can buy Riftbreaker in 4 months, I never would have bought it and played it.
Is it good? What's it about?
It's like, it's a simplified version of like a base building game. So if you know, do you know Factorio? Right, well, Factorio is really complex, building lots of systems that mine resources, then manufacture the resources into other things, and then those do it. So you like spending all your time automating it. This cuts all of that down to just, you build mine does all stuff. Then you build factory automates everything. So you build like a basic base, then complex walls and towers, and you're just defending against hordes of oncoming enemies.
That
Trying
sounds
to
kind of fun,
expand your
though.
base out while you do it. It is fun, and it's co-op, and you can have
Co-op.
loads of people. So it might be good as like a Sunday fundy game if you do look at it and like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is just, it's like wave defense, but you have to build and manage a base and protect the base from all the waves.
Resource management. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, because you have to constantly expand into new resources, and then you have to build like mini bases around those resources. You also get attacked. It's
Yeah.
kind of mental, the amount of enemies that come at you.
I'm not skipping, but this kind of pertains to our conversation. Mitchell Fields with 5 says the game Dying Light the Beast looked good. graphic and strong language may not be safe to show on YouTube. There are things I've shown on YouTube before that might be worse than that.
Yeah, the
Most
other
likely.
two games were fine on YouTube. I
We all
think
have.
people have even played like Cyberpunk and been fine on
Oh
YouTube.
my gosh. Just
And
don't
that
show
just
the
has
pee-pee swinging around or the boobies.
I've seen people play GTA 5 on YouTube, and that's just like N-Bomb Simulator. So
I love that compilation of the black guy saying the
It's got,
N-word.
it's got
And
like an NPM meter on it. It's like they count every time.
Oh my gosh. And then the Asian girls, like I think it's Korea, where they have a similar word. And they're
I
like,
think it means okay or something like that.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it. You're just like,
Mhm.
oh my god, it's so cute because they say it in such a cute, like cutesy voice. But wouldn't work for me, I don't think.
All right. Thank you for reading some supers. Well, I don't know if it was
I
just
don't
like
think we
the one
did.
that- well, you
I
just read
read
the one.
one.
Oh. I
It's
didn't
fine.
know
We're
we were
not
supposed to be
super.
doing
I've
that.
been keeping up pretty well this stream, so we'll see if that lasts. Mitchell Fields, thank you for the 2. How much money to raise the flag?
What flag?
This bruise.
Oh,
He wants it up on the
It's
speaker.
been there literally since I started YouTube. So
very
do you
high.
know how
is what I
long it
hear.
took me to walk over there and turn that light off and on again?
So sad. He's not gonna.
You know what I've done? I've hooked it up to a
What
smartphone.
I've
So if
done.
it goes, I don't have to walk over there.
That's why Alexa is his alarm clock.
I'm a
He doesn't have to
problem
get up.
solver.
He works smarter, not harder.
hmm
Russell Hall for 2 says, I do cook actually, and occasionally I eat well. Congratulations, Russell.
I think he meant vegetables.
He eats vegetables, yeah.
He's a vegan. I get it.
Yeah.
A vegan that likes roast beef, apparently. Lexicon.
Something
It's
like
okay,
roast
he
beef,
doesn't
okay?
Man Bun. James Man Bun.
Yeah, we're gonna get. Oh my
What?
god, I wouldn't be surprised if we did have like some sort of hipster, because
Hipster Bond?
the Bond they put in that game is just Zoomer Bond. So I could fully imagine, like, especially in London nowadays.
Can we get the Bond verse?
You get some hipster Bond walking on, and it's like, can I have avocado?
Wait, can it be Russell
Shake
Brand,
but not
please?
stirred.
Can it please be Russell Brand?
Oh, man, that'd
It'd
be
be
funny.
so funny.
It would be. Carlos Lima for 5. James Bond is an alpha. He drinks, he's a womanizer, and he kicks butt. He will also smack a beach if needed.
Well, this is why Amazon, and this was a story that came out from one of their sources when Barbara Broccoli was getting in trouble, that there was a meeting at Amazon, and one of the women in the room went, I don't think James Bond is a hero. Everyone else immediately shut up. And then you can imagine, why are you in this room if you think
seriously.
James Bond, the IP, is not a hero? But it's because she's like, womanizer, that means he's evil. It's just, he should be painting himself in the rainbow flag, and that would make him amazing. That's when he'd really defend everybody.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh. Jesus Davila, thank you for gifting a membership, and Jason Webster for another Australian 5. If I was James Bond, I would want X-Ray Girl as Walin. Tomorrow Never Dies.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and this one's for X-Ray. Gary Thomas for 2. Extra Girl, would you explain the Sadia Khan drama? Did I say that right? Sadia or Sadia?
Sadia. So she's a like dating coach influencer who has parent credentials as a like university graduate, is supposed to be able to like be like a therapist of sorts, but she's kind of lied about her credentials. She charges men like coaching like $6,000 for private coaching lessons to be a high value man. And then recently a lot of texts
Sounds
have
like some
leaked
Andrew
out.
Tate stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just, why is a woman doing it?
Yeah, well, and then she had recent texts leak
What's she
out
gonna
that
do?
she's
Hand you a
a side
copy of
chick.
Milking Farm?
Yeah, so she's a side chick to a married man, and even though she is married now, her credentials are fake. No one can find where she graduated or if she's on whatever board certification.
I'm sorry.
And
What university course did they think made you a dating coach?
you know, a graduate degree of some sort.
So-
But
I mean,
this is her.
So, okay, so she's got a master's in like lesbian dance theory. And just like, is that really going to make you take her opinion more seriously?
And she's also been using. The thing is, like, the filters thing doesn't bother me as much because almost all women do this. But she's been using filters to fake her appearance. You can see it here.
Oh, like Photoshop.
Oh, it bulges. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is really bad. And like the original video, if you want to see it, I can pull it up from here, her Instagram. It's just like all these things, and you preach about, you know, being a high value woman, and then you pretend like then you end up being a side chick. That, you know. So this is the original video, and you could see as she's walking around the bulges around her hips.
Mm-hmm.
With the lines, you could so see it so easily. And she's not an ugly woman, right?
No.
Like, I think we can be objective and say she's beautiful. She doesn't need those filters, and
Instagram face.
She doesn't need the filters either, or not filters, the fake credentials. Like, she can just talk however she talks and still make a brand for herself to do this. Because guess what? A lot of people do that. But, you know, she decided to lie about things, and then it blew up in her face.
You know, it's sad, this whole like Instagram face and Instagram body stuff, because we see it like with celebrities and influencers and stuff, and we're like, oh, but the sad thing is that there actually is like real people getting that done, like young girls that are like barely out of being teens, or, you know, 18, 19, thinking they have to look that way, and they're getting all this stuff done. It's just like, it's so sad to see, because I've seen personally like girls I know that were very pretty, young, very pretty, and then got a bunch of work done, and I'm like, they're unrecognizable now. And I'm like, why would you do that to your face? Like, oh, I'm gorgeous, let me fix that, is what I see when someone looks
I could understand trying to imitate it.
Yeah,
I could understand trying to imitate it if the fillers made you look good, but
Mm-hmm.
they make you look ugly. Like, she is not attractive in those pictures. She looked like Instagram face, and Instagram face isn't attractive. Like, you're imitating something that men don't want, which is why when you're like, she's a male dating coach, at least if she was a female dating coach, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
If you were married, they could be trying to imitate you. But you don't even know what men want because you haven't turned yourself into it. Because you're imitating a filter.
She's lying completely, because even just look at this like text here. Girl can choose any man, no in Dubai, period. Who else has a side chick on this level, LOL, and gives them no stress. Told you, I'm such a sick side chick.
Wow. Proud of it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the moment she says Dubai, I'm assuming the guy she's with.
Oh, she lives
wealthy.
in Dubai.
Have you guys seen like the lists that are floating around?
For her, the man is like resources and lifestyle. So she's getting what she wants out of it, whether she's side or not.
There's like a list floating around, like a couple lists I've seen, where it's like, you know, like what would be like a red flag to a guy, and she's been to Dubai.
To Dubai?
On there, like literally, I've seen that on a couple of them, and people were asking why, and they're like, because usually girls that have gone to Dubai,
paid out there,
they
get like pissed and pooped on or something like that, right?
Exactly.
And worse, there was a woman that was dropped on the side of a street with like nearly every bone in her body broken.
Oh.
Like you go into these hotel rooms and you have no idea what's happening to you.
And that's a really sad part. Like I was blown away when people told me that like even traveling was a red flag, and I'm like, I don't understand, because whenever I've traveled, I usually pay my own way. I like going to, like, you know, not just the whatever, go party and whatnot. I like to go to do hikes and stuff like that. So I guess a lot more wholesome. And but the reason
it's because it's one of them is the payment, the other is essentially, so most of the stuff comes down to evolution, right? So it used to be that you'd be in a little town, and so if you did get around town, everyone would know by reputation. But if you traveled far away, well, then you can do whatever you want. You can come back and just lie about it. So it's more that it's a way of hiding any repercussions of your actions, kind of thing, by doing it abroad and coming back.
It's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, it's like if you say you're going to like Malaga, Spain, everyone's going to assume you're just banging all over the place. So it's one of the things.
It makes so much more sense in that context, but like
how
if you
said
was
you were going to Japan, that probably wouldn't have the same thing as if you went.
No, not
to other
Dubai.
places.
No.
Yeah.
Japan, Dubai, yeah. So I just it blew my mind because I don't think of things like that in that way. I don't like to owe people things, and if someone buys you your ticket, guess what? You might do some compromising things because they expect
it's true. Because specifically that, like you said,
Well,
this
it's part of the
being
business,
peed on
though,
and
yeah.
stuff, like it's a big thing over there, and it's really gross. So I don't blame men for putting that on their list. Like, oh, she's got pictures, she's traveled to Dubai, and she's been on like a big yacht. No, thank you.
Well, that came because it was so publicized. So you would have like Instagram models, and then they'd randomly appear in Dubai, and then they'd come back. And eventually everyone, why do all of these people keep going to Dubai? And then that's how it came about. So it wasn't your average woman in the street that even had the opportunity to do it. It was just every famous woman that these guys saw all did it. So it became a bit of a trend.
Yep. So, yeah, you learn a lot of things from the internet. So thank you guys for teaching me that.
Yeah.
And Sadia Khan, I still can't believe, like, when I went to her website, that it was like 56K British pounds, not USD, British pounds, for these like bi-weekly one-on-one coaching. And you get her like group text number so that you can get like support and whatnot.
That's
not worth it.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right. Let's move on to this. Olivia Cook from House of the Dragon. So Olivia Cook on the hate that her and the House of Dragon cast have received from fans. Some of the fans have been effing horrible to our cast. It makes me really.
Now the interesting thing the interesting thing about that is this happened at the same time as the guy that was in the Batman was going, there was so much racist discrimination when I was cast. And lots of the replies I've been seen to this is, I can't remember any of it. So, not as if there was some big drama that she's responding to.
I didn't even hear about anything. Yeah.
So, at best, this is probably just
DMs?
She received some DMs. Yeah. It's not like it was a major thing.
Well, guess what? Like, I think
Welcome
the
to the
person
internet.
from this universe that got it the worst and not just DMs was the guy who played Joffrey. Universally hated.
Didn't he stop acting because of
Did
that?
he?
I know.
So. He got typecasted almost because
like, people thought that he was actually that evil.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about that. I never said anything mean like online.
That's
he did such a good job.
I remember that soap stars over here used to complain.
he didn't. Never
that
mind.
People got pissed off with them when they were the villain in the soap. Like that, people would genuinely get angry at them in the street. That I can't believe you've done this to Deirdre. It's like they would genuinely not be able to separate the actor from the character.
So it says Jack Gleason, that's the actor who played Joffrey. He did not quit acting permanently, but he took a decade-long hiatus starting in 2014 because he was less passionate about the job, felt drained by the intense experience of full-time acting, and he found that playing the villainous king had sapped his passion for acting for a bit.
That's a really stupid thing to do. Like, you were at your peak of your fame and you tried to take a decade off.
Is he actually a dentist? Someone said he's a dentist.
So I think they said Jake Lloyd from Star Wars. He was a young Anakin.
Okay, so
that might have been who they were talking about.
Okay.
Or maybe they're talking. Oh no, never mind. Cause I saw that together. But Jake Lloyd did quit acting. But yeah,
so he just had some teething troubles when he was an actor. Apart from that.
So he was British, right?
He wouldn't have become a dentist then.
I love how like dramatic she's being about it too. And like I said, I haven't heard a thing. It makes me really angry that we're then supposed to just blow down and pay.
Bow.
Bow down.
Oh,
Sorry.
blow down?
Please.
Okay.
Bow.
I was like, no, I should probably correct that one straight away. No one knows where she's blowing. To be fair, if she was blowing down a lot more than that, she probably
I read that wrong.
angry
she
fans.
was blowing up. Obviously, she got above her station.
If she was blowing anywhere, she'd have less angry fans.
That's what my brain read. Let's see. So, what do they say? The most debased, hate-filled things. I didn't hear any of it. But
No,
thankfully,
me
we've all
neither.
experienced it in our own way, and we've got each other, which doesn't make it right.
The thing
Okay,
is,
I said this is the
she-
first I've heard of this.
yeah, but she is angry that she has to put up with it and can't like. She wants to essentially clap back at them, and she's like, I can't believe I've just got to accept criticism
But
in my
that-
job.
you know what?
And it's like, no, of course you do.
Your
You're supposed to.
character, your
Yeah,
character
right.
is not supposed to be liked, and I think that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. When you play a villain, sometimes people just like kind of don't like you.
Yeah. You may have played it so well that people hated you, but guess what? It's about how you look at the situation. You played it so well to be more villainous. And let's just say, I think, at least in the show, blacks versus greens, like blacks is going to win, right? People are rooting for the blacks more than the green,
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
Who is like rooting for you?
Not
You
many
know?
people. And I think that like people aren't anyone that is rooting for green, they're just like, Aegon, he is the son, so whatever, it's something like that. Not really her. So I think even the people that are rooting for green don't care about her, most likely, guessing. I don't know.
It just gets me that she's like, firstly, I'm really annoyed that I can't like just attack fans. But then at the end,
Mike.
when she goes, but thankfully, we've all experienced it. She's like, at least it's not just me, and we can all be miserable together.
We're trauma bonding from the
She
two
is-
Oh
DMs that we
my
got.
God.
Ultimate misery loves company. It's like, at least I can drag other people down into my own pit of despair with me.
Oh
Mhm.
boy. Yeah, that's
If there's one thing I can take, it's that everyone on the cast was despised.
people were really mad about. Well, I wouldn't say people were really mad about last season, but they're probably looking at it like, people were upset that not that enough action happened in the last season. So let's drum up some drama
the
to
thing that
bring.
I hated was just the end of the season. I think I would have been fine with it, but I would have liked it to end in a battle.
Yeah, we were supposed to. It was supposed to end with that big sea battle, and
Yeah,
now
they
we're
cut
getting
2
that for the.
episodes off.
Yeah, we're gonna get that as
Yeah.
one of the first
Like,
episodes. 3. I think?
There was some there. It was definitely weaker, but I think if they finished it strong, all would have been forgiven.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. It's if the next series you knew was a year away, you'd be like, oh, okay, at least I see it next year. It's
2
when
years.
there's a multi-year gap and something was unsatisfying, it kind of festers.
Mhm.
And now
it's like filler episodes. So Stargate in the middle of the series used to just do like a recap episode where they'd go through memories of what's happened in like the last, sometimes previous series. And it was okay because you knew you had like 22 or 24 episode series, and there's another one next week. Whereas if you have an 8 episode series, if an episode's crap, that's a big deal because it's a significant part of the series. And so you can't. I think it was Gary said they cut the 2 episodes off so they could shorten the gap between series, and then it's been years.
It's still long.
Yeah. So it hasn't changed anything. It's the
It's
worst.
been
of
over
every
a
rot.
year now, right? Or close to a year?
What, since the second season of House of Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended. We were watching it when we were traveling last year.
Yeah.
So
So
last summer, it's been, yeah. They said it was going to be 2 years, right? So, yeah.
that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still filming and not expected to wrap until October 2025.
And what is it supposed to be 8 episodes again? I feel like I'm being blue balled here.
Probably will
Okay.
be.
I don't
There's
like
a lot
it.
of talk of your balls in this episode.
Well, my penis is still growing. Okay.
It's like I've already sorted out the sack. It's just gone blue for some reason. It's weird.
Sorry.
I don't know what's happening. But
Me
Just like-
neither.
She just stitched a smurf onto herself.
People aren't telling me what's going on, and I need to know. This transition ain't gonna happen.
He was like, no, it's too puffy. It's too puffy.
No, I want it bigger, puffier.
what is this one? Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry, I was looking for the next one to bring up. I talked about, I don't know if this was the same article. I know Disbrew put this one in the chat. Let's see. Sony Pictures CEO says you can't make a bad movie after most of the Spider-Man spin-offs flopped at the box office. There was a period of time where anything superhero was almost guaranteed to do well. Now they have to have a degree of originality. Yeah,
I
I
love
don't.
everything about this. The CEO is just complaining that he has to put effort into his job. And it's just
I know.
the fact
Like,
that
I
you
actually have
don't
to
know
do
you're not
work.
supposed to say this and you're the CEO.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the one point that he did make is that they were almost guaranteed to do well, but that's because the writing was still good. So like, even if you didn't know the character, you just go for a fun superhero movie and you'd be interested in it. But now it's like you go and you get like Madam Web, which none of the people on
Yeah.
the movie even liked it.
And even if at that, like, I know Gary mentioned this, like, you can go to like a theater Friday nights, not plan to go for whatever specific movie, because at the time you had to go take the newspaper to flesh out what movie you're going to see. You just go and be like, oh my gosh, there's going to be like 3 or 4 good movies. And like, is there even one good movie right now in the theater?
I
What-
missed that when you had to actually choose and be like, okay, well, I want to see both of these really bad, so I'll go see this one next weekend. But there's none of that. Now it's like, which one do I have to go to see to like review?
Is there
Like
anything that's even good to watch? Like,
yeah.
you know?
Well, the issue is the lowering quality of the average. So now if somebody marks something a 5, I give 5 to things that aren't even worth watching. Like Superman, I wouldn't recommend somebody goes and watches. Fantastic Four, not particularly, but they are average movies for the day. But they're not average movies for Korean movies. And the average Korean movie you can watch and you won't regret your time. Even if you
No.
don't think it's amazing, it'll still be
Yeah.
entertaining for 2 hours. Remember, you used to go and watch a movie, it's like, well, it's a good way to kill 2 hours. You know, it's not going to be amazing, but, you know, time's gone past.
Yeah.
Whereas now you watch Marvel movies and you regret spending the time watching it.
I
That's
know.
so
You're like, is
bad
it
they
over
are.
yet? Like
Yeah. So
I actually check the time.
Oh my
when I-
gosh. And like, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 20 minutes left. I kind of have to really pee. Am I going to miss anything? Probably not.
no.
Should
But
I
that's
go and refill the
you-
popcorn? Might as well.
You have to reach a point where the average movie isn't disappointing to watch, and until you do that, you won't get people randomly turning up at the cinema, because that's entirely losing all benefit. If something has to be a 7 before you're like, well, I kind of had fun in that, it's your industry's failing.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I think there's always going to be superhero movies, but I understand people when they're like, there's superhero movie fatigue, but that's also because they're just not good. You could not be into comic books or anything superhero related, but that go to see like the Avengers and you still had a good time. It was still a good action movie. We're just not getting that anymore. They're getting like lesser known characters, but they're still just like so boring, like Madam Web. Nobody wants to see any more of them. Nobody wants to see any more of the Marvels. Nobody really like. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the Eternals. Oh my gosh, I watched that. I didn't pay
I
for
haven't
it.
seen the Eternals.
Ugh. I only watched because Richard Madden was on it, and no, it was just that was probably. I didn't watch Madam Web, so I can't speak like
I
compare
saw
that
that
to.
one.
But I think Eternals was probably the most boring superhero movie I've ever watched. And I'm gonna, like I said, I didn't watch Madam Web. I didn't watch any of the Marvel, like any Captain Marvel. Like I didn't see any of that. So, but yeah, Eternals. I wouldn't suggest anyone watch it. And they had such like a star-studded cast. They had some really good people. They had Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie, and it still was just the story was so bland and so boring.
Well, yeah, because they thought that the cast were the movie. That was the one of the ultimate examples of we don't need anything else because it's good because of the identities. Look at the diversity we've got in this cast, and that was what they thought made the good movie. They were planning to make so many other things that because So Sure it was a hit because it ticked so many different nationality boxes. Remember, the Eternals is going to save lives was something that they genuinely said. And they had a TV series spin-off that planned and everything that all got cancelled.
Were they gonna do Kamala Khan? Was that her name? They were gonna do one with her or no?
I don't know. I just remember that they cancelled the TV
Oh,
series.
okay.
I don't know how far into the planning or anything it was. It was just yeah, they were going to build an entire franchise out of that IP. They were so confident in it. And it's because people were talking about how Barbie was a massive success. It's like, yes, because they still know how to make movies for women. What they haven't worked out is how to feminize male movies. And they haven't realized it doesn't work yet. So, like, have you seen, what was it, Wuthering Heights?
No. What is that? What do I want to?
Do
I'm
you want to
scared.
watch the Wuthering Heights trailer?
Go ahead, put it up.
It's got the Barbie woman, Margot Robbie, in it.
Oh no, I haven't watched that. Surprisingly.
Well, you can just play it.
I'm scared. Did you share it?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat. We should probably wait
Oh.
till X-Ray Girl gets back.
We'll wait for X-ray. Yeah. Hold on.
Because X-Ray will probably, I don't know if she's seen it, but it includes Margot Robbie spanking dough.
Spanking what now?
Dough.
What?
What did I
as
just
in
hear?
bread. It's okay. We're gonna watch the Wuthering Heights trailer with Margot Robbie.
Oh,
I haven't seen
I
it.
saw whose tweet was
Don't
it?
spoil it if
Drinkers?
you've seen it. Don't spoil it
I
if
saw
you've seen it.
Drinker's tweet about like he's like Margot Robbie disappeared. Well, I guess we found out where she was.
Well, I posted that underneath. They were like, "What's she doing?" It's like, "Well, this." So you get to see
Is
where
it
her
worth
career has led
it?
her.
Is it worth it?
But
Well,
yeah,
here we go, chat. I've
Mhm.
I haven't seen this. Didn't even know this was
you
a
get
thing.
to see her juices.
What?
What? Oh, dang it! My
Hold on.
camera.
Margot Robbie broke her
It's
camera.
okay.
Juices broke my camera.
You'll know what I mean when you play it.
I'm scared.
Oh, it's some landscape.
Is this Wuthering Heights? You said?
Wuthering Heights. Yeah. So there you go. She's just kneading some
I
dough.
paused it at the perfect. That's what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I was like,
So this is gonna be Valentine's Day. Oh yeah. I think the music might carry on for all of it. I'm not even sure that you actually need the audio for this trailer.
should I turn the audio off then? It's really
Well-
loud. I can turn it down a little, I guess. There we go.
Oh. Oh
Was this
my!
like one of those romance novels that our moms used to read in the 90s?
It's like
No,
50
no,
Shades
no,
of
no.
Grey with food.
No, it's basically like a mix between 50 and whatever that Monster Bait series is.
No, but you know where they've got the inspiration? I'm sure of it. There's loads of TikToks of like men just cooking, and they're always doing things like smacking the meat and stuff.
I've
and-
seen like funny like parodies.
Well, it's not
of
meant
that,
to be
but-
funny. It's meant to be like erotic. But I think that's where the inspiration for that trailer's gone, because all the stuff with the fish
Yeah.
and stuff is just what they would do on TikTok.
I mean, girls have been, well, people have said girls' stuff has smelled like fish, so maybe it's a allegory for
Sorry,
that.
I'm not skipping super chats, but
You had like the egg, you had like
Fish
the
have a
egg
chance to
yolk
say
and
no.
everything. Well,
you for the
I don't think
two.
she cared by that point.
That's nasty.
But this is what I mean. Hollywood still knows how to do movies for women. They can do all of that, and that'll probably be a huge success. They just don't know how to do men's movies anymore.
Yeah, maybe in the next Marvel film there'll be a fish being fingered in the mouth.
oh no.
Well, that's the thing. It matters where you put it. You can put that in Wuthering
It
Heights.
does.
If you
It
have
always
Robert
matters
Downey
where you
Jr.
put it.
doing it as Doctor Doom, it'll come across as a bit weird.
You want to read this one, Disparu?
Margot Robbie's dough is looking nice and puffy.
So maybe she got the injections in her.
She got some fillers in there.
Yep.
Banked it until she got the
Joking.
right texture.
Kept kneading it, rolling it,
Mhm.
getting her fingers in it.
Her fingers were very shiny in that.
Oh, yeah, they
jeez.
were. Is the fish part the juices part, by the way?
Is that what you meant?
Oh no! Did you miss the egg?
Oh no, I saw the
She's
egg.
running her fingers into egg yolk.
Oh,
saw that,
that's what you
yeah.
meant by juices. Okay. Sorry. I clarify.
Chad Summer for €5. Dispa Uwu. Have you seen Tale of the Nine-Tailed or The Glory? Great K dramas. He gets
The
so
only
many
Nine-Tails
recommendations.
I've seen is from Naruto. Just saying.
Isn't that a Pokemon too?
No, Naruto is an anime.
Tale
No,
of the
no,
Nine-Tailed is a
Ninetales.
romance.
Ninetales.
It's not normal.
Oh.
Able to transfer into
Sorry.
human
Are you
form and eradicate supernatural beings.
Sorry.
Sorry, were you saying
Just
Disparu?
laugh. That was really
Yeah, I
bad.
don't normally watch the K-drama like romance stuff for the same reason I'm not going to watch Wuthering Heights.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it Vulpix's transformation? What is it?
Evolution.
Yeah, what is Vulpix's evolution? I don't remember.
Is it Ninetales?
No, I think it is
Nine-
Ninetales, but I don't remember the name of it. Oh, I'm just waiting for chat at this point because I don't know.
Help us, chat.
Sorry.
We're just girls. We don't
Sorry.
know. Oh, they're saying it is. So it is just Nine Tails?
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Okay.
Oh, it is called Nine Tails. Really? That's so on the nose. It's also
Oh, it's
Pokemon,
on
to be
tail.
fair. Literally,
I'm
it is
surprised I
Nine
remember
Tails.
that because
Wait, I play Pokemon Sleep. I could take a look. I like the Pokemon Sleep app. It's actually like a fun way to play a game without playing an actual game.
I never
I'm
heard
not
of
gonna
it.
cosplay Ninetales Epic Mike. I will do Hello Kitty if someone puts a 50 and says Hello Kitty on it. I will change into my Hello Kitty outfit.
Oh.
It's also warm and
I
comforting.
haven't seen it yet. You're the black and pink one?
Yeah, it's so comfy.
I don't think I've seen it yet. Not on a stream with you. I think I've seen you like on a stream with it on. Mitchell Fields, thank you for the 5. Is the battle to Boabs rate as good or worse?
Boabs.
Yes. Yeah, he's actually about like
Boabs.
screen
That is
recording
Ninetales.
software.
Rate as good or worse than the original Game of Thrones?
I don't know what a battle to boobs is.
I don't either. Disparu?
Well, it will be in the. Well, you watched the series. I didn't. House of the Dragon.
Oh, like, are you talking about the next
It'll
battle?
be on about one of the battles in there, presumably.
Oh.
Clearly, it didn't make an effect. If there were battle of boobs, I'd remember them.
Don't remember the boob battle. Carlos Lima for 5. I will never forgive Sony for covering Sydney Sweeney's greatest assets.
It was
I remember
amazing.
because Disparu
Like
didn't really know who she
magic.
was.
No, I saw her
And then you
first
saw
on the
and
red
you were
carpet.
like, what? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
with that nice black dress, the spider
Uh-huh.
one, right?
Oh, that was such a hot dress.
and the same thing happened in Superman. So I saw Sydney Sweeney on the red carpet, and like, I don't know who you were in the movie, and had to Google and fell over. And then in Superman, I saw Hawk Girl in her dress on the red carpet. Like, who are you? And then it turned out she was like some nutter in a mask
Wow.
all the time.
Spiderfinger for 50 says Hello Kitty and rum, and X-Ray will be right back. Thank
It's
you
like
for 50.
superhero movies would be more successful and may even be good if you just let the women wear what they wear on the red carpet and treat them the same way. If you did that in the superhero stuff, you would be far more comic accurate and you would actually pull in the viewers.
He's talking about how many battles and boobs are in the show. Oh, so you mean battles and sorry.
Oh, the ratio
Okay,
between the two of them.
I mean, it's hard to say because there were so many more seasons of Game of Thrones. There's only been 2 of House of the Dragon, so there's definitely
Well, that's
more.
why it's a ratio.
Yeah. There's
There
probably
wasn't
more.
actually that many battles in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's less boobs.
I
There's
think
definitely more dragon battles in House of the Dragon. Not as many as you would think, but there's been quite a few pretty good ones.
I imagine there's less of the women because one of the reason they consciously did it in Game of Thrones at first because they didn't think anyone would pay attention to the story, so they set it in brothels so that you would have something to look at while they just dumped exposition on you. But that kind of faded out as the series went on and people were more invested in the show. So, I imagine that's gone in the new series as well.
Yeah. Chat's answering the question. Thanks, guys. Well, me and X-Ray, to be fair, we read it wrong. So, Vegas Mutt. That was crazy. Did you see that? It had her regular outfit on. Pause for a second,
switched.
and then
Yeah, I saw it flick between the two of them.
there you go. That is so cute.
Hello Kitty. Oh, so cute. Ah. Okay,
I have a Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, one of those from Ghostbusters.
I was joking around with Mike. I was like, we need to do a gaming stream where we both reach our, whatever these goals, and we'll call it the Kitty Lax or the Snorty.
Oh yeah, because Mike's got the Snorlax. I was like, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny when they were scrubbing through his stream where he was wearing that.
Oh my
on
god! And he got
FMT.
to the sad look on his face.
Well, that was the point.
Aw.
Anywhere they went in the stream, he looked miserable. Like, that was the best thing. It's just, what have I become?
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm sad, Mike. I'm sad.
And the best thing is, he's like, I know this is my idea, but what has my life turned into?
What did I do to myself?
How did I end up like this?
Oh yeah, and I love. So this has like pockets. They have like a Hello Kitty pocket here. Super adorable.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever worn the Stay Puffed one. I gotta pull that out. Maybe like Halloween time. Because
After all the topics, every time
Ghostbusters.
you say the word puffed, it immediately gives you flashbacks.
Labias.
not puffed with a T.
No, but you've said it like 3 times now. Which were like, oh, when it was a puffed marshmallow, and I'm like, oh no.
That's all anyone's gonna hear. Sorry. Vegas met for 5. Xena Warrior Princess 30th anniversary thoughts. Aside, Renee O'Connor is a guest at this month's Fanboy Expo Orlando. Oh, that's cool. You know, Xena Warrior Princess is a show that I could like rewatch because I'm not going to remember all of it. I was really young.
Except
That's
the
what
intro.
and then her
It's just
thing,
zooming
her, like,
up
scream.
her body, and there's just
Yeah.
like chest.
He's like, I remember that intro.
Uh-huh.
Every
Well,
boy remembers that intro.
No, but I used to watch so Xena, then Hercules. There was also a Robin Hood show on the BBC back then, and there's
I remember
a lot of,
that with wasn't it with Ryan Gosling?
I don't know.
No, he
Remember
was
the
young
accents.
Hercules. Never mind. He was actually young Hercules. That's what it was.
But they all kind of, it's like The Outpost had the same look of budget fantasy, which is what Red Sonja had. So I like that kind of style of budget fantasy. And yeah, Xena, the intro is literally just zooming up as a close-up of her, and then she flips over and you see under her skirt and stuff. That was what things used to be, because they knew what the audience was. If they remade Xena now, she'd be just covered up. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know why you don't like it
Oh my
anymore.
god, just like Red Sonja. Oh my god, just like Lara Croft. Oh my god, just well.
Like everything. The list
The-
goes
the
on. We're
casting-
here for another 4
the
hours.
casting of-
Keeps going.
The casting of Red Sonja and Lara Croft is surprisingly similar.
Yeah.
It's like the safe, horny version of the character.
Yeah. And on YouTube, you
Aw.
can show breastfeeding videos. That's like so silly.
Yeah, Twitch had that rule. It's really weird. It's like, you can't show anything unless you've got somebody who's underage sucking.
We'll put a pin in that because I have a story about that I saw the other day.
That is the rule, though, isn't it? You just-
The Jabroni for 5 says, wish my mom a happy birthday. She's 82 today. Happy birthday to Jabroni's mom.
Happy birthday.
But no, I said to put a pin in that because I have never actually seen somebody breastfeeding in public. Not that, like, maybe they like covered up, you know what I mean? So you can't tell. But no, listen, I was at SeaWorld the other day and I was watching a parade. And I look
Happy
over.
birthday, Jabroni, before we carry on. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, let you say that. Sorry.
I was like,
I said it.
I suddenly got surprised, but I was like, about to say it, and you just went,
So about
breastfeeding.
about
I'm like, wait.
breastfeeding. No, I forgot. I
I was
was
waiting
going
for
to
a
say
place
this.
to interrupt.
I forgot I was going to bring this up on a stream, but you just totally reminded me. Some lady had like this kid had to have been at least like
5.
yeah, this was like a pretty big kid. And I'm just like, you know, the parade is about to start. I'm sitting down, just kind of like looking around, and then it catches my eye. And this chick had like a watermelon boob too. And I was like, oh. And then it's like, I'm like, and I feel bad because like the security walks around to like make sure people don't have their feet out like when you're sitting on the edge because of parade people. And it was like, not to be rude, but she was like a huge woman. Like it wasn't just her boobs that were big. Like she was huge. And I was like, oh my God. And then the little girl, like a minute later, like runs before the parade's about to start. She's like in the way. And like this guy's like chasing her to like try and get her, like one of the security guys. He's like, and then her older sister or something comes and grabs her. And I'm just like, man, that breast milk really energized her. 'Cause she was but I was like, oh my gosh, like, because I just don't get it. Like, I understand that, you know, you
Yeah,
got to
don't
feed
do
your
it
kids,
in
you got to
public,
feed your
do it in
kid, but
private,
go
to the
somewhere
bathroom
else or
whatever,
at least
yeah.
get a cover up.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
just
the
wouldn't want
cover up
someone
is
to see my
appropriate.
boob.
I don't want to see like your areola. I'm sorry. No.
And I'm
No,
not joking. That
there's a
chick had a
whole push to
watermelon.
just
Like, I was like,
normalize everything, and it's the fact you have to normalize it means it's abnormal to do it, so stop it. Like, you should be shamed, you should be sorry for yourself, and you should piss off and go somewhere else.
How I
It's like,
think
no,
of
we
it.
need to get you. No, we don't actually. We can have standards in society. Piss off somewhere else.
How I think of it is if someone's going to sexualize it in any way, I don't want to do it in public.
Somebody
That's what I
doesn't
mean, like-
sexualize it. It is naturally sexual. Like,
Yeah.
these are reproductive organs.
I mean, it's a
Don't
boob.
get
A
them
guy
out in
walks
public.
by and they see a boob, they're gonna look.
Titty.
Like, I wouldn't
That's
even
always
like
been the
anyone that
biggest
would
lie.
get.
Oh, men sexualize. No, nature did it because
Yeah.
that's how we reproduce the species.
Yeah, like there's a difference. I've always said that there's a difference between like if a guy turns and like looks because like a hot girl walks by, that is just in their nature. There's a difference between that and then like staring or like whistling and being inappropriate, right? But guys are almost always going to look because it's just in their nature. So women that get like offended by that, it's like, oh, shut up. Some
They don't
dude
get
walks,
offended
like,
by it.
the ones
the
that don't
only
get looked
thing
at
they
get
hate-
offended by it.
The only thing they hate more than the comments is the day they stop. That's always been true.
Mhm.
This is why there are now articles from all the same people that's like, I hate catcalling. And now it's like, I wish a man would chat me up. It's like, well,
oh
you
my
can't
god,
be both
why do
ways.
people do this to me? Because you've been complaining about it this entire time to the point that you're like, oh my god, if someone catcalls me, that's like grape. Like that's disgusting.
Like, maybe if you don't want comments in the gym, you shouldn't wear things which are actually up your arse crack.
And that's the
Maybe
other
wear
thing.
something a bit more discreet.
It doesn't matter even if it's in the gym, on the street, or whatever, but you can dress in a way. Guess what? If your tits are out and your butt is out, you are going to get attention whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Well, they
Girls
do like
that
it.
dress
That's
like
why
that
they're
and-
out.
Mhm.
But then when they go like,
no, you
oh my
don't.
god, you're objectifying me. Well, you kind of did it to yourself.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what objectifying means, to be honest. It's just one of those words that feminism came out and never really ever
like it
explained.
sounds
We're
like
just
you could be
supposed to
offended by
think
this.
it's bad. That's all.
So let's
that's
just
all we know.
use it.
Let's just
yeah.
repeat a word enough and pretend we know what it means.
Yeah.
You're treating
Basically.
me like an object. Well, you should probably put them away then.
Yeah, try to put those objects away. Get them
Epic
out of here.
Mike, put those
Like, they're not
objects away.
sentient, so I actually don't know what they are except objects because they're not sentient. I was like,
Some people's are sentient.
well, no,
Disprove.
you wouldn't want sentient ones because then they'd have like a brain each, individual personalities, and what if they got into a fight?
Well, maybe they
Well,
will.
There's a movie idea in there somewhere.
It's like teeth. You remember that? You never heard of teeth?
The
You're gonna have to be a bit more
it's like a
specific.
horror movie.
I know
Oh, there's
what
a
teeth
horror
are,
movie.
but I don't
No,
know
no,
what
no,
teeth
no.
are in this
I've
context.
heard of it. I didn't watch it,
There's a
though.
movie where a girl's snatch had teeth on it, so it
Oh.
would like, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Before
had a
the
mind of
boys
its own.
all start cringing. Well, this might make you cringe, but in a different way.
It's like the Little Shop of Horrors.
Let's I forgot that I even had this in the title, so before we forget, let's watch the Marvel Zombies.
We got
Remember
here
you were like,
eventually.
I don't know what topic I'm gonna do next. Yeah, maybe start with the title.
Totally forgot. Well, we did. I had Tomb Raider in there, but I totally forgot that I also had the Marvel Zombies in there. So here we go.
Gosh.
You guys both watched this already, right?
I did. And,
Yeah, me
you
too.
know, the only good scene is the Spider-Man scene, in my opinion.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
I like the blade.
When he
bit.
removes the heads.
Oh, the blade
was
was really
cool.
good too. Actually, you're right.
The thing is, though, it suffers from everything else. There are
Where's the
good
ball?
scenes, and it is ruined by people talking. Every
Yeah.
time a character says something. So you've got Yelena in this, just
Her little
sardonic and
Russian
miserable.
accent.
Yeah, just miserable woman. I was like, oh, do we really need the comments?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can keep the sound on, just have it low. I think that the animation
Yeah,
doesn't
Marvel
bother
don't
me.
really strike you for anything, so you're probably fine.
Yeah, no, I watched it on I think, Wicked's World. It was fine.
Yeah, I think that Gary kind of said this best. It's like this show kind of reflects modern day Marvel. All the
Yeah.
old characters are zombies, and all the new characters are the one fighting them.
That is
when I was
that's
watching
accurate.
What If, that's where I first saw the zombies, and in that they had to go to other dimensions to pull in like Doctor Strange, who'd eaten demons and stuff to gain more powers, just to beat him. I don't know how.
That seems
this seems
cool.
so cool.
I don't know how these guys are even going to survive. Basically, how they can
Well, the
fight.
people who are in it, besides maybe like Simu Liu, Shang-Chi, like no one has special
That's cool.
powers realistically.
No,
Yeah,
maybe
this is the
Blade.
scene I like.
I mean, we get to see Ghosts like prime, so to speak.
Well, and Blade, and the ending's cool.
And like this is such an anime moment when
Yeah,
it
you
is.
get
Yeah.
stabbed and then it takes like a second for them to
No.
go.
Can you rewind that just before Yelena's comment and like put the audio up so we can hear what she says?
Let me turn it up. Oh my gosh, it keeps like going off to sound.
Oh, that's how you do that then.
It's
And
like
it
it was
ruins
so
that entire thing.
unnecessary, and that's the thing. It's like see, not tell, and we were so impressed anyways.
Yeah, by the
but
scene, yeah.
It's not that. It's just miserable person goes, well, you can use a sword really good. Oh,
Yeah. So this cast, go back to the cast listing. Like, out of all these people, is there anyone who I'm actually excited for? Haley Steinfeld, maybe?
Yeah, Haley
Elizabeth
Steinfeld.
Olsen.
Dominique Thorne. That's the Ironheart.
I would
No.
say, is that?
I thought it was, isn't it?
No,
Who's
I
Dominique
mean, like,
Thorne
I don't
then?
want it. No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah.
her.
I mean, I
The-
like
the-
Paul Rudd, but
Not for this project.
no.
Well, that was the thing, and the What If series had like Doctor Strange and everyone all voice acting, so it had way better characters than this. I think the strength of this series will just be the people fighting each other, because that was always the CW strengths when they had all the different characters merged together and actually work together to achieve something. That is cool when it comes to superheroes, which is why all the different cameos and stuff has actually gotten people back into the cinema. I think the problem that you're going to have is you might have some cool fight scenes, and then every time somebody talks, you want them to shut up again and get back to the fighting.
Yeah.
Who's Aquafina playing? Why is
don't know.
Marvel's
Aquafina in so
Katie.
many things?
Marvel's Katie. She was the friend
don't
of
know who that
Simu
is.
Liu, and she learned how to do archery in like a day, not even.
Oh, I never watched
didn't-
that.
Yeah, me neither.
I had no idea who this person is. The first time I started hearing about her was in The
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid with the song.
When she does her little rap.
Battle butt.
And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, no, it's a horrible rap.
I seen her. She was in the one Black Mirror episode, right? From
Ah.
the new season.
Ooh, I don't remember, but she was in Crazy Rich Asians, which she actually did do well for the character in it.
She rose to prominence in 2012 when her rap song My Vag became popular on YouTube.
I've never heard it, thank God.
It's like, no wonder I didn't hear about it.
Guys, I think
That's
I'm
not
gonna
the
have to
Cruise kind of
do.
song, and I know
uh,
that's shocking to you guys. That
I'm gonna have to do a parody of My Vag.
You
You're
got
welcome.
my sack.
You can
My
call
vag
it
is now my sack.
you can call it my kitty and do it in your Hello Kitty outfit.
That was a funny parrot. There was you know the song I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It. It was,
Katy Perry, yeah.
A load of gay men did a parody of that song, and it was a much better version. Just this guy gets
Seriously?
horrified. He's like, I might be straight.
I kissed a girl and I didn't like it.
Oh no, and I liked it. That was the problem. It's like, hang on.
I must
My
like
life may have
a
been a
lot
lie.
of dick.
Oh no. She's like, I don't know where it's going here.
I'm sorry, it's the Hello Kitty outfit. No, it's drinking.
It's taking over.
She's also advocated for more female directors, obviously, because that gives her more work, and against the stereotyping of Asians in media. She says, as she's in a movie of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Nine Rings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She has also faced criticism for cultural appropriation of African American vernacular.
Oh, she has what's it called when you speak like a little
Black
like a
accent.
gangster? Oh yeah.
And
Like a
mannerisms
gangster?
stereotypical of that community. So essentially, they ate their own, is what I'm finding out there.
Ebonics. Yes.
Oh, that's your.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it's different iterations of the explanation. So
Mitchell Fields, thank you for the 2. The next Bond girl should be Sydney Sweeney. I mean, if they were paying attention,
did
her-
an American girl? Do they?
yeah. Sometimes there's American
Yeah,
Bond
they
girls,
can be from
right?
anywhere in the world when it's a Bond
Yeah.
girl. Because it's basically just a hot woman who's found around the world. So it doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. I don't. Would she be down with that? Probably.
Oh,
yeah, I could see her being.
Have
Yeah.
you seen her recent movies? She'd like to be in a decent IP for once, I think.
That's
Yeah,
true.
probably.
That's true.
Carlos Slima for 5. Come undone this Valentine's Day with Withering Heights.
Mm-hmm. You too can get your own fish.
Need your dough.
Mhm.
Juice
That's
your
right, Bond.
eggs.
That's right. Ian for Bond, Mongoose. SC for 5. Obligatory skip everything to watch Freerun. I said that right?
Mm-hmm.
Beyond Journey's End agenda pushing.
Yeah, I watched
I didn't watch that.
I think most of, if
Me
not all,
neither.
because I had that and Apothecary Diaries to go through. I think I went through most, if not all, of Apothecary Diaries. There will come a point. It's just every time I need something new to watch, I choose something else. Go want to watch an elf walk around for a bit. I don't know.
An elf walk around for a bit.
Yeah. Like the most base thing I keep hearing about is like, no, these demons are evil, and then you got all you Californians going, but no, I like the demons.
You know, it'd be kind of fun. Like a James Bond versus what is it? Austin Powers versus who did Mr. Bean play again?
Oh, Johnny English.
Johnny English. That would be a fun like action parody
Yeah,
moment.
like that would be. I think people would like that. I mean, if it was done right, but even if it was like super silly, people would probably still like it.
I could see it like as a SNL skit when SNL was fun.
Well, yeah, or we have like Red Nose Day, which is like a charity thing. Quite often
We have
they'll
that
do those
too.
kind of sketches.
That'd be so fun if you could get one of the Bonds and those two.
Oh, never mind. We have Red Nose Day, but it's not that. It's something different. I think it has to do with some kind of charity, but it's not like it was like a variety
Oh, this
show
is
or
like a
something.
kids charity.
Yeah, okay. Spiderfinger for 20 says, I've clearly made a mistake. I'm sorry, chat. Get lost, X-ray dork.
No. Ooh, so cute. I'm so cute because you made me cute, Spiderfinger.
Sorry, that was really weird and gross.
X-Ray Girl is against stereotyping of Asians.
I know.
PSA.
Stereotype. I'm so cute. Woo.
I don't know.
Every time X-Ray Girl says ooh, Aquafina dies a little bit. She's like, oh no.
I will learn the Aquafina rap just to do it for y'all, okay?
Oh no. And she means it, I think.
I
Carlos
couldn't
Lima
learn
for
it just because I'd have to listen to it.
Oh,
that'd be the hard part, not actually having to repeat the lyrics. Carlos Lima, thank you for the 5. I'll never judge a woman for feeding her children. Sydney Sweeney, please.
someone has to impregnate her first, okay?
He's a child at heart.
Oh my gosh. Someone was saying that Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney were spotted together and like maybe they're together. I don't know.
I always have to look
That's
up
no
who that
idea.
is.
He owned Taylor Swift's catalog of music.
Oh, okay. I
I
wouldn't
didn't know where that was going when you went, he owned Taylor Swift.
He owned Taylor
I
Swift.
was like, wait, what?
No. And like she wanted it, but he wouldn't sell it to her, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, stuff that she wrote. Because I remember like seeing that, like I wrote it on the, floor in my bedroom when I was 15 years old and whatever.
Yeah, and without him, no one ever would have known. Like, that's why you pay them all of this money, because they're the ones
And
that
that's
pay
the
the money
thing.
to launch you.
Watch your contracts. If you don't want to get into bed with these guys, then don't.
Well, it's
Sign it.
because they will
I think I heard
put a
that
load
too,
of money into
Warren.
15 different people, and one person might be a success, so they have to make so much off that one person to pay for the other 15. Like, well, you knew what you were getting into when you signed the contract.
Mm-hmm. And that's the
Mhm.
thing is like the music industry was very dependent on some of these studios to make you famous.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
true.
No one would have known who she was if she hadn't signed that contract.
Mitchell
And
Fields
she's
for
a billionaire,
5.
so I'm not really sure she can complain,
She's-
to be honest.
She's doing just fine.
Mhm.
Austin Powers versus James Bond arguing about how to approach and seduce women.
That would be a fun skit as well.
And then
Yeah.
Johnny English just walks over and he like trips over, falls in her lap, and she falls for him instantaneously.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's the Great War between Daphne
What a-
Keane
I
and
want to see
Barbarella
Daphne
exists.
Keane in as many things in as fewer things as possible.
As many content and in few clothing pieces. Yes, got it.
Yeah.
I was trying to work out the exact wording of that as I was saying it.
Because
was
you
like,
said
I know
it sounded
what
so
I want to
say.
opposite.
I'm just not sure how to phrase it properly.
You got it. You got it. So what I mean, we're getting to that time, so we might as well start wrapping up. We covered all the topics, and we got Kitty Girl, drunk Kitty,
Kitty
girl.
girl.
Yeah, she's
I'm
drunk Kitty
sorry.
Girl. I'm sorry. What do you have
Because
going
of the
on
stripes
tomorrow?
on the arm, it looks like some kind of weird Russian, but like
It does,
Slavic
like,
version.
oh my gosh,
Like,
or Italian,
she's gonna
or
do like
Italian, like the sweatsuit.
I thought she was gonna do
Yes.
like the Hello Kitty, but sort of Slavic squats at the same time.
Wait, should I do what's a Hello Kitty Slavic squat?
I don't know, but you can invent it.
The Slavs, no, the Slavs are renowned for like just squatting. Like they don't sit down; they just naturally kind of squat. And just stay
Asian
there.
squat. Here. Maybe I can do it on my chair. I think this is going to be very
I
dangerous.
don't
so
think it'll really work.
And then the screen just goes black.
Yes, it's like that. Yeah.
There you go. The uwu squat.
oh, I'm turning. I'm turning.
I'm spinning.
She's gonna fall.
I'm out of control. You just see it slowly speed up, and like, oh no!
Yeah. I have to hold myself, otherwise I'm going to turn. So
It's gonna hold on to the desk.
yes.
Someone said this is actually okay. What do you have going on tomorrow? You have your Sunday fun day, right?
Sunday fun day. We're going to be playing Headliners. QBG has been wanting to play. We've been playing it without him, so we're going to be playing that game. In the morning, I'm going to crochet a blanket. By the way, chat, I am selling my current blanket. I think Psychotic Mongoose might have the link to that. It is on my Twitter. I am selling another blanket on eBay. $75 to start with the bids, and we'll see where it goes. Bidding ends not this week, but next week, Monday. So it's a very nice blanket. It's made by me, maybe slept in by me. And how many farts? All the farts. Not scary.
How many times did you watch the Wuthering Heights trailer in it?
I read all the monster bait movies,
Yeah.
books.
No.
I'm gonna read that. I read all the monster bait books in the blanket. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah. So watch out for that, and then Forbidden Frontier, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. It's unwashed.
I love how you
Yes.
put that link on the screen as if anyone's going to type it out from.
No, I'm just showing
visually.
them notes there because people are just like not looking at chat, like you. You don't look at chat usually. What about you, Disparu? What videos do you have coming out?
I put out the Savant one today. Had a lot of fun on that one. Going through the various different comments and what's happening. They also had a clip from the show. It really showed what that's going to be. Also, you know, she doesn't actually, when she finds all of these domestic groups, she doesn't know. There's no facts or evidence in it. She just essentially gets a feeling that someone's going to do something bad and tells her bosses.
The
So,
memes have been amazing.
Mm-hmm. She might as well just use sort of astrology to work out when all this stuff's going to happen. It is a wild premise. I don't know what future videos are going to be, though. I am looking forward to later this month. We're going to get Alice in Borderland.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And the Savant
exciting.
launches
I still have
the
to
day
finish
after.
season 2.
So I
I
get to
will.
binge Alice in Borderland and then immediately watch the Savant.
I need to rewatch Alice in Borderland. Just
Yeah,
to
I'm
prep for
gonna
that.
finish 2 before 3
Oh,
starts. So we
I'm
can talk
so
about 3 on
excited to watch
stream.
it again. It's so good.
Um,
Also, I'm going to be traveling the next week, so I
Okay,
might
so you
not
won't
be
be-
here.
So yeah, next week. Okay. All right. I actually may be gaming in a little bit. If I still have the energy, I'm probably gonna hop on and play with Mo and Jay. So I'll send you guys over to them. And then
It
Wednesday,
was weird last week.
I
when
know,
were
you were
I'm
like,
going to
even
bed.
Alex-
And, like,
I-
just
Yeah,
gaming.
and then I
Like,
saw you
wait,
went
what?
streaming. I was like, "Excuse me."
this girl came in and yelled at me like a dad. Like, I thought you were going to bed. I was like, I
Yeah.
can't sleep.
I think that was actually your
burst of
title. I
energy.
can't sleep.
Literally, I set my alarm and I saw Wicked Virtue started streaming.
I thought you went to bed. I know. That's probably because I have caffeine sometimes before the stream. But yeah, just for a little bit because I won't be doing any streams again until like Wednesday. So, you know, you just get more of me on Saturdays then. It's fine. And there's going to be some like vlogs and stuff coming up on my second channel soon. So look out for that. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
I see ya.